And there we are. We are back. We are back into Pokemon Academy Live to kick off our streaming week. Yay! Also, I am shattered. I have literally just woken up. Oh, Jesus. Fucking. Right now, we have this one day off before we go back to work. And I decided, without thinking, to absolutely pack my schedule today. So, even though it's my day off, I don't think I'm going to get much break. We're going to be streaming till about 3, then I need a shower, then we've got a friend coming over who needs to talk about stuff. I don't know how long he's staying for. And then afterwards, I mean, if he doesn't stay too long, then we have a bit of free time. For then we've got to do a dog walk. And then after that, we got a call with another friend. Oh, there's a few things to set up today. I maybe should have a few things on Saturday or Sunday. You know, when my week off happens from work. We'll go back to work for 2 more days, and then we have another week off. So we'll have 2 long streams. Next week we'll have 2 long streams and 2 short streams. But then after that, sadly, my schedule's pretty much back to the same thing it was, like 4 days on, a day off, 4 days on, a day off, 2 days on, 2 days off. Which is sad. I like these weeks off. The weeks off are good. I like having some downtime, some time to chill, some time to relax. I mean, it means we can stream for longer as well, so that's also good. Get some more progress on our games. But oh well. Oh well, I guess we're getting coin while we work, eh? That's a good thing about Thursdays. That's my payday. Thursday is my payday, so I think I moved a lot of cases the other day. I know I got the bonus. I think I got the bonus 2 days ago, and I may have got a bigger bonus yesterday. I don't know, because I was meant to do my numbers on. I wrote down the number of cases I shifted. Then there was a last order of 176 cases. There was 5 shorts on it, maybe 6. So yeah, I had 40 minutes to get that done. I rushed through that. I sped through it. I was like, yeah, these are all mine. I need these. I need these for my numbers. Sped through, got it done literally just in time before the end of shift. Dropped it off, and then I gave my hopper away straight away to someone, and then the headset. And the thing is, I left my paper with my notes on it on the hopper, so I was like, oh, balls. And then she'd already driven off, so I was like, I'm not going all the way to the back of factory to get that back. The ice is already dead. That's how I feel, actually. I feel dead. I feel like zombie. Oh, sweat. Oh, the hell. Jesus. I don't think I got too much sleep. I think I got about 5 hours last night. I mean, I feel tired no matter what time I wake up at, but you know. I arrived much earlier. Why you feel dead? I worked the other day, then last night we had a gaming session with a friend, and then after the gaming session we finished about 2 o'clock, and I was watching anime till about 3:30ish. Did I 3:30? I was on the phone for a little bit. I think I went to bed about 4:ish or something like that. That would make sense. That would be 5 hours. I don't know. I mean, I always feel dead, but you know, when I wake up, I always feel dead. But it just feels like more dead. You know, I feel more dead than normal. I'm gonna have a drink. I feel like we're gonna have to do toilet break a bit earlier as well, because I'm starting to feel it already. But oh well, I'll hold for a little bit. Might become a zombie though. I'm always a zombie in mornings. You should see us when it's work day. We get up and we're just like, on the fucking hour 30 bus ride, we're just napping in the corner, just like, no, too early. Just put our music in so we can't hear anyone else, and then just have our arms forward. It's like, no, I nap now. I sleep. Then the same thing when we come back home, just like in the corner, just nap. I should have done it like yesterday actually, and I did not. Which also might be why I feel dead, because I didn't nap. Who knows? In the morning I can't get up because I'm getting cuddled by Yuri. I mean, yeah, I guess people like being cuddled by someone. I don't know if I'd complain about it, because I like to roll around. I like to shift, so I feel like I'll get annoyed. I feel like I would end up moving. I would wake the person up. I would want to move. Like, I want to stay in bed. And where it's warm, yeah. But I also want to roll over. I don't want to stay in the same spot. Especially if I want to reach for my phone to check something a little bit. I mean, it'll only be for a second, because I'll literally check the phone and see the time, like, no, too early. No, I must sleep. I must rest. No, not my time. Dance the dinosaur. That dinosaur's got way too much energy for this time in the morning. It's 10:14, it's not even that early. It's not even that early, but still, it's early to me, damn it. Okay. Oh, I think we've done our rambles. Do I have anything else to ramble on? I don't think so. I don't think so. We did a bit of work. We did fucking... It's a bit of schedule. We did my energy levels. I think we're good. Let's jump in, shall we? What did we do? Oh, last time. We went and rescued Tia. We rescued Tia from the dungeon. We did a friendship event with Nessa, where instead of being a date with her, we're now a friend. And what else? I believe we saw Sharon at some point. I believe we saw him at some point. I can't fully remember. I think those are the two major things we did the other day. Or last time we streamed. We might have talked a bit with Leaf as well. I think we're meant to be doing another day on Saturday. Maybe it goes off this time. But also maybe not. It's one of those things where they say, oh yes, we'll totally do a date, and then just everything keeps getting in the way. Maybe. Guess I'll be multitasking and watching the stream while playing Wobbly Life and while watching the Gojo and Sukuna fight. I'm going to assume that's like boxing stuff. Wobbly Life I think I saw it when it was in beta. I did see it advertised on Steam recently. Looked like a laugh if you had people to play it with. Seemed it would be a laugh anyway. Jesus Christ, we're going to be 100 hours in after today. We're going to be 100 hours in to Academy Life. It's midday as well. This is the end of Thursday. We're nearly on week 7. We still have just over 2 weeks. Fucking nerdy. Gojo vs Sukuna is the most viewed anime fight, and it features the song Judas by Lady Gaga. Don't think I've heard that one. The only one I know Judas of is by... oh, what's the name? It's Chris Jericho's fucking band. Fozzy? I believe that's their name anyway. But that's a good one. Judas by Fozzy is good. Oh, we also got fucking... yep, we also see this guy, fucking Ryan, who jumped down and landed on our crotch, and we did a battle with him, and then he's now a member in the school. Trader wants him to boost his credibility on the councils type stuff. Even though he tried to trick him, but apparently he was smart and he knew what he was actually doing for a fake entrance exam. Wait, Ryan? No, that's not how you spell it. Ryan isn't spelled that way. It's actually spelled R-A-I-H-A-N. So it's Ryan. You know, Ryan. It's just how you spell it. That's how it's spelled. Christian Fozzy, yeah, there we go. Got that one at least. We have 3 friendship events we can do. I believe we said we're going to do Skylar, because she had hers up first. Ryan, you mean the guy who is one of the strongest trainers? I mean, he can't be that strong. I mean, he caught a bunch of random Pokemon and we beat him, so, you know, he can't be that good. Like, if he was good, I mean, why could he not use random Pokemon to beat us, you know? I mean, sure, he might be constantly fighting with Leon and stuff. The main team has a bunch of dragons. Yeah, but we also have a dragon, so therefore we just win. Like, so it doesn't matter. He lost. So, you know, he's not actually that strong. Like, we're stronger than him, I think, at this point. Level 60 plus. And he lost to... Can I go back? Thank you, game. And he lost to a bunch of level 19s and 15s. Look at that. We are not gloating at all. I don't think I like him as well. I think he's one of those... is an influencer, but is one of those very showboaty ones that also does the Instagram stuff, and it's like, oh, picogram, I guess, in this. Picogram. I couldn't get behind him. I was like, no, I don't like you. So hopefully he gets not too much screen time. However, he is going to be joining us in the dungeon because he was Nessa's backup plan, so... Oh, we also went over his backstory. Nessa's backstory with Ryan... Leon and Sonia. We went over their backstory as well. There we go. That suddenly came to mind. Alright, well, we're going to start with the friendship event with Skylar in the student center. Do I need to rearrange our team? think everyone's... Okay, Rocky is the only one who needs to gain a level. Alright, Rocky could be up front then. Rocky can be up front with Cinnamon Roll following suit. And we're getting our water proficiency up now. I believe Piplup could level if we brought him out by 1. So we're probably not bringing him out just yet. He needs to gain quite a few more levels before we consider that. And then once he is leveled, like, who do we want to put back? It's probably one of the fire types. We'd have to drop off a fire type. I mean, we could drop off a dark type, but I don't think so. I don't think that would be good. Because Sandile, our wagon wheel here, is our starter, which we need to level up for the game, apparently. The end of the game. And Weiss is... It's got super luck and it's very strong. So it's probably, and also they've got Wagon Wheel's got 2 different types, ground and dark, and the other 2 are just plain fires. So would probably end up putting a fire type back, probably. Weird thought I had again. If you weird thought I had again. If you pirate a game, can you play online? I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that with Twitch's TOS. And I guess it's how it's set up. Oh no, I've never had to do it, honestly. I've never had to do it. Last time we had something like that was when we had like a PS2 that was hacked to have several games in it, which was modified. Or have like a memory card with like several games on it. I can't remember, I was a kid and the details are blurry. Okay, I think we're just going to load into Skylar. Where's Skylar? Let's find her. Let's go find her. See what we get. We want to find Skylar? Sure, yeah, let's go find Skylar. And apparently she's in the city, she's not at the student centre at all. The game lied to us. What the hell? Currently I'm playing Wobbly Life, so should I go down this totally safe zip line? You should totally go down that safe zip line. Like, there's no worries here, there's no issue that it's going to fall or break. Or you lose stamina. There's no worries on that at all. Just go for it. Don't even question it. Even if it looks like there might be death underneath, that's just a myth. Like, just go for it, you know? I fell off the cliff, lol. How did you manage that? It was a totally safe zip line. Hello, Alexi. Well, Stubborn, is that you? Huh? Oh, yeah, I just woke up. I was just doing some shopping. What's up? I mean, we could do shopping, actually. Like, we have 2,000 Poké Dollars, so we could do a bit of shopping. Not too much shopping, like, that would hurt the bank, but we could do a little bit of shopping. The thing you can't die from fall damage in the game. The way we can die is by drowning. Was the zipline over water, perchance? Was the zipline over the water? Or was it over a forest? Adventures up! I'm hot on the tail of a couple of criminals. Criminals? Question mark. Yeah! It's too early. You're too happy for it to be this early. You're way too happy. No, you've got way too much energy. Stop. I can't match that at all. And these are definitely criminals, right? Because you thought a meteor was an alien invader. True, she did. Hey, I still maintain that meteor is not entirely not an alien invader. Okay, if you've gone to the... Then again, if she went to the comet sites, found it empty, she'd probably think the aliens, you know, have boarded Earth, I guess, or breached Earth, or infiltrated society. So probably not a good idea to send it back there. Right. Well, if you're trying to stop an actual criminal, shouldn't we leave that to the cops? Shouldn't we get the cops? Cops are useless. If anyone's gonna step up and be a hero, it'll be us. Okay. I mean, I guess it depends on the country, but yeah, in the UK right now, the cops, they're a bit finicky. They're a bit finicky, honestly. They're more interested in arresting people over social media posts than actual crimes. But yeah, let's not ramble on that. Okay. We do that a lot recently in these times. Okay. Just so I know what we're walking into here. These criminals are... question mark. A pair of skinheads. They look real mean too. And you know they're criminals because... well, I mean... they're bald. And they were skulking. Okay, now that is not a good way to determine if someone's a criminal. You can't just look at someone and go, yeah, they're a criminal. You can't do that. You can think that. You can think they're a criminal and avoid them, but you can't just go flat out accusing them without any proof. Like, what the fuck? Like, my brother's bald. My brother's bald. He's not a criminal as far as I'm aware. In fact, he got his car totaled and then he's got a bill to pay because some fucker decided to brake real harsh on a motorway. And then, I mean, I'm not bald, but fucking sometimes, it is easy to shower without hair, I will say. It's a lot faster. My car exploded in the game, though, still didn't die. I think like certain games sounds OP. I think they should introduce like a death system. Like, you're taking advantage of not being able to die at this point. See, this is the thing when people don't die, they don't value their life. Look at Deadpool. As soon as he's immune to death, he starts trying to kill himself. Well, it is a sandbox. Well, even in a sandbox, you know, a bit of death never hurt anyone. Skulking? Question mark? It didn't even say question mark this time. Skulking. Skulking. That's a crime now, is it? Just lurking in the corner. Yeah, they were kind of walking side by side and looking shifty. Skylar, I think you might be on the hot. I think you might be hot on the tail of a couple of bears. Just bears? Bald? Question mark? Why would we get... just from skulking? That's where we get bears from? That guy not hid that anywhere else? Although you have to do jobs. Current job I'm doing is taxi, although I can switch anytime I want. Should play Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi is a good one. It's an old game. Very old game. That was back, yeah. Jesus, that was... it was on the PS2, but I believe it was also on the Mega Drive, I believe. It was on a Sega console. It was on an arcade machine anyway. No way! I know a human when I see one. Alright. Well, why don't you lead me to these criminals, quote unquote, and we'll see what mischievous deeds they're up to. Although the amount of money you get doing a taxi job in this game is $4. Damn, that's cheap. Damn, that's no money at all. If you get scammed, the economy in that game sounds terrible. Gladly! They just went down this alleyway? Okay, they could be doing drugs. If they went into an alleyway, they could be doing drugs. That is a thing they could be doing. Wait. That alleyway? Skylar, stop. Okay, no, these guys are actually criminals. We know these guys. Look! Stubborn, this is it! I was right! This must be their evil hideout. I mean... well, they just greet us casually nowadays. Hey, Stubborn! You know these rogues, Stubborn? Not personally, I just turn up every now and again and take their money. Like, I battle them and I rob them, technically. But it's a gamble battle, so it's not really robbing. Is a gamble battle illegal here? Like in the Pokemon world, like normally gamble battles are just normal. We just take their money. Makes us sound like criminals at that point, doesn't it? Well, halt, evildoers! Your Macalanian schemes end today. I don't think they're smart to do. They're not smart enough to do Macalanian schemes. Machiavellian. They're not good at that type of thing. They're not good at thinking. Oh boy. Okay, Skylar. These guys might not be the most morally wise. Weird way to describe it. But the worst they'll do is steal someone's hat. Like, they'll just steal, you know? That's just a normal thing people do, right? They just steal things. We shouldn't punish them just for taking something that they wanted. What job should I get now? Undertaker. Should be an Undertaker. Now you can play the music when you do that job. Yeah! I did that once. I did do that once. Me too. See? They admit to their heinous crimes. Well, I also called them out for it, but, you know. Skylar, you're massively outnumbered. There's a couple dozen guys as backup just 20 feet in the shack. And their boss is a skilled trainer and also a member of your student disciplinary committee. I think of being a professional wrestler is not in the game yet. No, I mean like the actual job, like Undertaker, like burying dead people. Like there must be several people who drown in that world, I imagine. So you know, you should be a Undertaker and deal with them. Don't ask how I'm involved. Nanny? Question mark? Well, let's ignore all that and just play this out, I guess. We're going to do a battle here, aren't we? Let's say you did manage to beat these two in a Pokemon battle. Which, let's be honest, isn't hard. Like, they're not that difficult. Oi! Yeah, we're tough as nails, eh? Remember, I'm a member of Team Rocket, Junior Vine's right hand man. Oh, wait a second. Is that a hang glider? No. It's a bald guy. Two bald guys. And they're on the floor. So you've beaten them now. We're ignoring them. We can assume that your Pokemon let you make them go wherever you want to bring them. What will you do with them? What's the plan? I'm guessing the police station, who are then not going to do too much. Like she said, they're useless. Like, heck. I found one in game. I'm flying around. No, that's Power World's thing. Hang gliders now, so you can't do that. Otherwise, that's copyright. Are they still doing that? Like on the thing on Steam, they actually have the images of you still riding the Pokemon. But last time I heard that Nintendo was trying to copyright that or patent that and then sue them for it. It was a weird one. It exploded once I crashed into a hot air balloon mid-air, lol. Wait, I don't think it exploded. I think the hot air balloon would have exploded then. And how would it do that? If you pop it in an air balloon, I don't think it explodes off the bat. How about a spark? Like if you just put a hole in the balloon itself, I don't think it's going to explode. Like, how did that work? Did you like strap TNT to it or something? Or a lighter? That's constantly on, somehow. Tie them up a smidgen on the tight side, then leave them for the cops? The same cops that you said just a few moments ago were completely useless. Didn't you say the police were useless earlier? Well, whatever, I guess. Are you gonna tie them up a smidgen tightly or not? Like, do you have any rope? And how will you let the police know that they're here? Because if you don't, they go free? Or they just sit here starving to death, I guess, if they can't undo the rope. Further, are you going to leave an explanation of why you beat up and tied up these trainers? Do you have evidence of their crimes? I mean, without those, the cops start looking for you, and they go free. Yeah, that seems like a problem for Like after the explosion, it looks like it ended up in the power plant. That seems like a weird place for it to end up. Like, I don't think you're allowed to fly over a power plant in a hot air balloon. I feel like it's like not allowed in the airspace. I feel like. That's not even mentioning that vigilantism is illegal. You can't be doing that. So beating and tying up a criminal, even if they totally did do something wrong, is probably going to let them go free. I don't think it would. Like, if they are, well, we're saying they're a criminal. Like, if we have proof that they're a criminal and then you did do vigilantism, yeah, they'd get in trouble for the crime they did. But then because you're engaging in this, you would also get in trouble. It's kind of like the UK in a way. Like, if a criminal is doing something to you, mugging you, let's just say mugging, and then you, or breaking and entering, you know, breaking and entering your house, within the law, you're allowed to use reasonable force, quote unquote. The thing is, reasonable force is up for interpretation on what is reasonable. And it also depends on circumstance, like if they're having a weapon or something like that. Like, it's meant to be so you don't kill them and you restrain them, which honestly, if they're breaking and entering and they're planning to do a robbery, like, that's ridiculous. They chose that, so, you know, they're on your property, they could be causing harm. You should be able to do, you know, something about it, which you can. But reasonable force, since it's a grey area, it depends, you know, whose decision making it is. Like, if it's your own, like, you could decide, like, having their kneecap is reasonable force. But then if you get taken to the court over it, because the criminal wants to say, no, you've injured me, they can do that. And you could get in trouble. It's like, what do you mean? They broke and entered and they were robbing me. Yeah, but you assaulted them. It's like, they broke and entered our house. What do you mean? Would a citizen's arrest count? Again, it depends on what you're doing, like reasonable force. That's the thing with the UK law on that type of thing, just the reasonable force thing for the most part. It's a very, very, very grey area. Like, if you could somehow restrain them without causing injury, then I guess in a way. But you'd have to call the cops and get them over to, you know, get the cops to come over, which, dependent on if they send someone right away, it could be 10 minutes, it could be an hour. No, I've never had to call the cops, I'm making that part up. I've never had to call the cops, but the ambulance service in the past, the ambulance service has taken an hour to get to someone who was having a heart attack in the UK, so it was a few years ago, but that was bad. That was on the news. Of course it bloody was. Put simply, yeah, these guys go free. You get in trouble. She's not liking the sound of that. So, come we go free. We good to go. Skylar? Are we gonna leave the gentleman go now? Yeah, I guess. Dang it! Look, you had no evidence, like, what the hell? You can't just go around arresting people or tying them up or... Well, you can gamble battle, but that's about it. I don't know how they prove that it was a gamble battle. How do you prove in the Pokemon world that it was a gamble battle and not robbery? I guess because you're accusing them of robbery, you have to prove it. I guess. I found the bomb in game. No, that already detonated. You said there was an explosion. What the hell? Alright, let's get out this alleyway. Maybe you can tell me what this was all about, alright? What brought this on? Yeah, alright. And we're back in the city. You spend several minutes walking together in silence, until you make your way to a different part of the city, as Skylar's mood seems to improve. So, what was up with that, huh? Like, and also the silence, like you said you were going to explain and you just didn't. Explained it myself. Yeah, you're used to death though, so you know, that's okay. That's okay, don't worry about it. It's only a little explosion. Just a tad. I want to be a hero. I always have. Straight into the point, like that. I like that you know what you're about. So, like a firefighter? Like, you like water types? No. Like a real hero? A superhero? Okay, superhero, huh? Yeah, you lost me. That seems a bit out of your reach. Just a little out of reach, you know. Just like if I had to place you on a scale of superhero to regular person, I'd still put you in regular person, but you were so close to being a superhero. Does it? Really? I don't know why that surprises you. I mean, yeah, doesn't it? Where would you get superpowers from? Although we're saying that, yet Batman is counted as superhero and he doesn't have any, like, powers. He just has smarts and gadgets and stuff like that. And Iron Man, he like, on Marvel side, he has suits that do things like laser beams and stuff like that, but he himself is a regular person. Aside from the bloody thing that goes into his heart to keep him alive because of the shards, but you know, aside from that, he's a regular person. You've got superpowers yourself, you know. No, I haven't. I've got personality and I've got Pokemon. Leave me alone. Stop saying stuff. Frenergy is BS, and we all know it. Jeez, Frenergy is BS, and you know it. Okay, maybe it helps me a little bit, but it's still BS. Still BS. Anyway, since I wasn't born with superpowers, I know exactly where I could get mine from. My Pokemon. Yeah, but then you're just a trainer though. Like how are we defining superhero here? How are we defining trainer from superhero? Pokemon can fly, turn invisible, read minds, be super strong, be super fast. Superheroes already exist all around us, they're just called Pokemon. I would call them wildlife, personally. In this universe, they're wildlife. And potential food items. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, in that case, everyone in this universe is a superhero then, so... You know, it doesn't really work or make you feel any special when, you know, you're just... Everyone has all these powers then, does it? Like, superhero is meant to be, like, unique. And you're just saying everyone is a hero. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Why do you even want it if everyone has it? No. I feel like you want this role just because not many people have it, but you're just defining it like everyone has this. Sabrina can read minds, Bea can punch through brick, you can make friends with anyone, there's gotta be a way, right? I guess? Maybe? I won't hold my breath. Besides, you don't need powers to be a superhero, you just need... Well, I guess that's a problem. I don't know what you need to be a superhero. Strong sense of justice. Although justice can be cruel, so... Yeah. You know, you want to protect the innocent. Although sometimes it can be hard to determine who's innocent and who's not. People are kind of asses like that. Money. Like, if you don't have powers, money helps. Like, both Batman and Iron Boy are, like, millionaires, billionaires. So money helps. I think those are the main values, right? You protect the innocent, strong justice, and money. Like, is there anything else I'm missing? Maybe a suit. Like, people typically have, like, their own, like, iconic suit for being a superhero, so you don't wear your casual wear. Some prefer to use masks, some don't bother. I thought that if I stopped the criminals from, I don't know, doing what they're doing, then maybe I'd be making some progress there. And it turns out that you just chased some people because they were bald. Yeah. And skulking, but still, you judged on appearance. Tell me more. Where did this desire come from? Did you watch too much superhero stuff as a child? Well, when you were up on the stage, or when Sabrina was being harassed by those two punks, I wanted to help. I wanted so desperately to help, but I had no idea what to do. See, that's a problem. Like, superhero would have reacted in that situation. You just did not, like everyone else. And then you were probably part of the mob as well, if I had to imagine. I've always wanted to be a hero. That was my chance. And I blew it. True. True, you did. Although this slide on its own could use some context. I'm from Mistralton City in the west of Innova, but there's a town off the east side of the region called Letimus, and they were, like, real isolated, so I learned to fly so I could, transport stuff over there. Food and medicine and stuff. This is where we're gonna say, Skylar, you're already a superhero, isn't it? We're gonna put the hand on the shoulder and go, Skylar, you're actually a hero already. We already see it coming. We already see it coming. So you had family there or something? Like, why would you help if you don't have anyone there, right? Nope. No connection. Well, before I got my pilot's license anyway. So you just learned to fly planes to help out a town of people on the opposite side of the region that you had no connection to? Yep. A little bit. I don't know why there's a sweat drop. That's insane. Like, why bother? Like, that doesn't even affect you. Why did you bother? I've heard that before. Heroes are it, you know? They're the best thing there is. The best kind of person. Think about other titles. There can be bad presidents, bad cops, even bad champions. But there's no such thing as a bad hero. Actually, there kind of is, but they're called like supervillains, so, you know. There is just like the opposite title for it. I guess that's true. No. Also, if you want to talk it like hero, like what we'd classify as a hero in society, there can definitely be bad heroes. Like the amount of people that people have said are a hero, and then when they're dead, they dig up their remains. Well, they don't literally dig up their remains, but they dig around in their past, and they find that they're a criminal, and the worst kind of criminal. It's insane. Like the amount of times that's happened in the UK, it's just like Jesus Christ. Because they've had money and they've been doing like charity work, we just like don't question their actions, and then when they're dead, you question their actions, and then you're just like, oh god, they were this type of person, and we let them live a comfortable life for it. It's just like Jesus Christ. And then every time it happens, people are surprised when someone in a position of power is suddenly a criminal. It's really weird. It's really weird society does that. I want to help people, Stubborn. Really help them. And I want to punish those who hurt others. You're already the one point of contact to an extremely isolated town back in Unova, and you're still doing flights for them, right? Yeah, not often as I used to, but my family's taken over most of the flights while I'm in Cobacon. Wait, your other family members fly? Question mark? Family business, I guess? I can't help but feel you're already helping people, like, a lot. Doesn't that mean you're already a hero by your own definition? I thought so at first, like, right after I got my pilot's license, for a few years, I really thought that's all I needed. But I've been doing that for a few years and I'm kind of over it. If I'm going to be a hero, a real hero, I'm going to need to do more than just transport food and medicine to people. Okay, so what you're doing is you're just chasing a thrill. You're just chasing a thrill. Like, you thought you were a hero for a year, apparently, a few years. And then you're just like, no, I'm not good enough anymore. I need to do something else. You're just chasing thrills. Do you actually want to be a hero at that point? So you settled on stopping criminals, quote unquote. Like, you attacked random people because they were bald. Even though your hunch was kind of right. Yeah, when I graduate, I want to become a Pokemon Ranger. Oh, okay, that's something that I don't think anyone else in the game has said they're doing. And that was a series in the Pokemon. That was a game in the Pokemon series where you did do a Pokemon Ranger. You had your little glow stick. You didn't capture them. You tamed them, I guess, for a little bit. Not really that well known in the Pokemon world. They don't get brought up a lot. Though there was one that did come in Sinnoh. There was a Ranger that kept reappearing in Sinnoh. And there was a movie with one of them in as well. Like the TV show. What? No, like the job? There's this one super famous and super cool Ranger in Fiore. Well, actually she's from Almia, but she lives in Fiore now. Fiore now? Called Elita? Elita. She's famous for that awesome Skarmory she flies around with, and everyone calls her the Steel Samurai of the Sky. I don't know who this is. I don't know who Elita. Let's see. Are they the Pokemon Ranger in the game? Or maybe the movie? Elita Pokemon Ranger. Let's see. Let's see if I recognize them. Leader of the Windtown Pokemon Ranger Base. And Pokemon Ranger and Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. Okay, so she's in the Pokemon Ranger games, but she's not the main character. Yeah, I've never seen this. I've never seen this character. I've seen very brief gameplay of Pokemon Ranger. But yeah, she's this person. Like, this is the one I was thinking of from the anime. No, she's this person. Oh, it was Hoenn as well. It was not Sinnoh, it was Hoenn. I thought one appeared in Sinnoh. Apparently not. It was a Hoenn type thing. Okay. Well, there we are. The more you know. Even though that information does nothing for us, really. It didn't really do anything for us, but don't worry about it. Shush. Everyone, like, I didn't know her. Well, the producers of Pokemon Ranger call her that. The producers of the job? Oh, that's a TV show, my dude. What? No, the show. Now you're just confusing me. Firstly, we're on about the show or the job. Now we're on about the show. Oh wait, you were messing with me, weren't you? No, you're confusing me. Maybe a little bit, but mostly you're confusing me. Jerk, be serious. I'm pouring out my hopes and dreams for you here. I mean, being a ranger is a great goal and all, and I support that for you. Seriously. But running into the middle of a city and looking for a fight just seems dangerous. And also, I don't think that's part of their job to run into the city just looking for bald people. I don't feel like it's part of their criteria. And I can't see how that will make you any more heroic, honestly. But if you want to be a hero, I think the best chance you have is to help people. Keep on doing what you've been doing. You know, like, why stop? Like, those people that rely on those deliveries. This is they're isolated. They do rely on this. Without those deliveries, they could surely die. No one's gonna think you're any less of a good person if you do the same good things every day, you know? In fact, they'll think the opposite if you just randomly stop. Yeah, but would you watch a cartoon where the hero does the exact same thing in every episode? Yeah, well, life is not a cartoon. Like, no one's gonna watch a cartoon like based on their own life. Like, if it's like, you know, exactly how it was. Just because it may look prettier in drawing, it doesn't matter. The content will not be great, honestly. I didn't really watch a lot of TV, but I guess that does sound boring, question mark? I don't want to be a fixture, stubborn. I want people to cheer me when they see me, not just think, oh, here she comes Skylar with the food again. Okay, now you're making it sound sexist. Like, we're just saying that because you're a lass. Like, no, that's what people would say though. If a lad said that, that's what will be called out immediately. Then, are you really doing it for other people, or are you doing it for yourself? Like, you seem to be going for glory, you see. Like, we say we want to help people, but we're in it for the glory. If I wanted to do good things for the wrong reasons, is that so bad? I mean, it does detract from the, you know, good deed part. But, meh. I genuinely have no idea. We might need to ask a professor that one. It's a bit too philosophical for me to figure out, and I don't care to. Well, alright then, let's do that. What, huh? Do I? You suggested it. Talk to a professor, goof. Even if they can't answer whether selfish good is still good, maybe they can think of ways I can become a hero? Okay. Alright, so we'd have to go back to the academy, I guess. So best chance at finding a professor. That are less likely to end up with me unconscious in an alleyway. Okay, so she did cross the other risks and she still went into the alleyway with the bald people anyway. Yeah, and that outfit, that would definitely not be good. Definitely not. I should probably thank you for what you did, by the way. I wasn't really thinking, and if I'd gone into that alleyway alone and had to face down those thugs all by myself, well, I don't know what would have happened. Well, you don't have a hat to steal, so they might have stole the hair bobble thing, the scrunchie, whatever you got holding your hair up. I don't think that's a clip. It's a weird design for a clip. Oh, nothing too bad. I'm sure they're not really scary, just kind of lost and bored. I mean, they definitely would have robbed you. They would have said it's a gamble battle and take your money. I don't know how much money they take. We never lose, so I don't know how much they take. Besides, their boss is a good person. And you probably know him. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. How do you know those people? How do you know whoever their boss is? Well, you know him. Were you secretly part of that evil team? But then you broke away, blowing up their base as you left, but not before stealing a powerful piece of forbidden technology? You definitely watch way too much TV. Yeah, that's exactly it. You nailed it. Yep, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah, I did all that. All me, buddy. Yes, I knew it. I don't think you did. Wait, you, sorry, I should have made it clear I was joking. Yeah, that's not the case. That's nowhere near the case. Oh, but that was fun. Sorry to disappoint. Life is boring. What can I say? One of those folks stole the hat of a friend of mine. I ran after him, chased him to the hideout, and then met their boss. There we go. We're not going to describe who the friend was or who the boss was at all by name or description. Oh, but when I do it, suddenly you're all vigilantism is bad, and with great power comes great responsibility. That... Okay, now when you did it, you just judged them on being bold and skulking. We went after them because they stole the hat. They actually committed a crime when we chased them down. I can guarantee I never said that second one. True. Well, I remember you saying that. Okay, yeah, you live in a cartoon world and put things in your head, so you know, meh. Will you at least promise me that you won't try to battle an entire gang before we have time to figure out alternative, safer ways of handling your hero complex? Personally, I'd think being part of the disciplinary committee would be enough, but if not, then I don't even know. God, fine, but you're being a total buzzkill right now. That's the price I have to pay to keep you safe, then that's what I'll do. See, I'm a hero. Hey, it just occurred to me, every superhero has a sidekick, right? No, I'm the superhero, I'm not sidekick. With the greatest amount of respect, I will not be your sidekick. Not my role. Aww. Maybe later, but how about for now I be your wingman? Okay, that's normally used as a different... That's usually used in different contexts, but okay. Alright, I'll take it. That can even be your codename, Wingman. Your heart shifts as you feel your relationship with Skylar evolve from friend to wingman. Lovely, what an amazing shift in our relationship. Hanging out with Skylar will now convey an amount of XP to flying and bug Pokemon in your party. This amount will grow the more points you have with Skylar. Why does she have bug type? Why does she have bug type? Like, she has flying water type Pokemon. Why bug type? Flying and bug. Why does she go to bug? If she has water types in her team, why bug, not water? Like, she's not had a single bug in her team yet. I wonder why she does bug type elective. I don't remember her in the games having a single bug type. But then again, I don't remember a team at all apart from a Swanler. Or the Swan Pokemon, I can't remember its name. Not off the top of my head. Later, back at your door, you discover a letter pushed underneath your door. Nanny? Thanks for handling that. She's tried to vanquish my guys. She's tried to vanquish my guys a couple of times. It's getting fucking goddamn really annoying. Keep her out my ear. You'll be rewarded. Yes. I think we know what that is. Plus, your understanding of silver increased. Nice. What? Rocky started coughing. Something's coming out. You're born with Whitney, and you the Munchlax Feverall, Ralts Feverall, and Happiny Everall. Nice. Yellow is overjoyed. Okay, just 3 rocks this time, I guess. Just 3 rocks this time, I'll take it, I guess. Night time! While walking back to your dorm. We're not going to jump straight into the dungeon? Oh god, not you! What, we were walking back to our dorm, but we ended up in the library. How the hell did that happen? I don't normally come here. What's Rying doing in the library so late? No, it's curfew's in a few minutes, right? I don't know, but what I do know is I think we're going to pause here real quick so I can go... I can do my toilet business because I actually really need a toilet. I woke up and I've just been needing a toilet. But I also need to start stream, so I just went straight into it. But yeah, we're an hour in, so we still got a good 4 hours or so left in us. And I'm going to do my toilet break for about 15 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll continue on with Pokemon Academy Live. So yeah, do whatever you need to do for the 15 minutes. And I'll be back in a little bit. Okay? Okay. Back in 15 minutes, lads. BRB! Arg! Yeah. Oh, the music's so good. You can't hear it now, but the music's chill bob. Alright, I'm going before I'm let back. Be right back. Okay, finally back. Jesus Christ. That fucking toilet needs sorting. Said we're gonna get on it when I'm off for the week. Hopefully, fucking that keeps that, or I am gonna have to hire someone, because fuck me. I am not joking, I spent fucking about 5 minutes or so talking with family, Mama. And then I spent the past 15 minutes or so just clearing a fucking toilet of shizer. I just came back, lol. Yeah, it's not a good time, lad. Not a good time. Went for a toilet break for, in and out very quickly. No! The toilet is absolutely packed and it just wouldn't go away. You plunge and it fucking kept going back. It's just like, Jesus Christ, this fucking... I don't care if the sink's not ready. The toilet needs to fucking be sorted. I don't care if it's individual, if the bathroom has to be told about twice. Holy shit, it's getting absolutely ridiculous. You're late. I am late by an insane amount of time. About 14-ish minutes. Well, we've been gone for like 24 minutes. Not fucking 15. Yeah. I've met a certain pink-haired someone in game. We've met Miriam, the nurse. I don't think we've met anyone else with pink hair. I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. Not that I remember. Why are we, Cinder? I don't remember. The only other person I can think in Pokemon with pink hair is like Nurse Joy. I don't think they're going to make her canon. Might do, though. I could be wrong. We have met characters I did not expect to be canon in this game. So, yeah. I've already read this, but it's been so long, so I'll read it again. What's Ryan doing in the library so late? He knows curfew's in a few minutes, right? That's my spacebar doesn't work. God damn it, game. Hey, Ryan, what's up? I don't know why I'm engaging with you. I don't like you, but here we are. Hey, stop. Good seeing you, mate. It's pretty late. You're still hitting the books. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Go to bed. Wait, how do you not like him? I mean, when someone decides to descend from the sky, land on top of you, literally dig their knee into your crotch, like, it would not get up, fucking sat there talking for at least 10 minutes with him on top of us, and then he fucking goes for a fucking selfie just instead. It's like, no, feck off. Get out. Technically that was an accident. It doesn't matter if it was an accident or not. If it was an accident and he was like sorry about it, it would get off. If you jumped on top of someone accidentally or not, do you sit on top of them for about 10 minutes? Or do you just like get off them and apologise for it? He didn't. He was like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here now. You're on my chair. And on top of that, just like, oh, hold still, I'm going to take a selfie. It's like, feck off. Get the feck off, you bastard. Go away. Just like, no. No, personal space important. And he fucking immediately decided it wasn't. And then the audacity for him to go, selfie. Nah. Doesn't matter. No accidents. Pure hatred. Dan, I really don't know who this character is. I have not played the games, so I've got no link to this guy. That was my first introduction to the character. So, yeah, a bit of bad blood, just a little bit of bad blood. Nah, yeah. Well, yeah, but nah, in the sense I didn't want anyone to know I'm studying late. You know, he's the only British guy here, and is the guy we did not give a British voice to. Also, I think he's fake British. Us Brits, we don't have this skin colour. We don't have this. This is like tanned. The only thing is, if you're tan as a British person, you don't go this colour. You don't go this colour. Is British, that's literally his actual character wiki. Yeah, but you can say that, but this is not a British skin colour. Like, the reason why I say that, yeah, we can have different skin colours. You can be born here, sure. That is true. However, one, it's a bit weird that you decided to add a British guy that is not white. I find that a bit weird. Two, if we're saying he is tanned, the only way you can achieve this kind of skin colour is if you went on holiday somewhere abroad, because you're not tanning over here. You're not tanning in the UK unless it's heatwave summertime. What happens then, if you do decide to try to get a tan, is you will end up sunburned. So you will have this skin colour for about a day or two. Then you'll peel, or you'll turn red first. Well, you might have the skin colour, then you go red. Then you start peeling. Your skin will peel off. And then afterwards, it's not this colour, it's lighter. You don't remain this dark. And the other way is you can use spray tan or rubbing tan, but then you'll just turn orange. You'll turn orange. Like, people do that. They do the makeup and they fucking do the spray tan. It's just, you don't go this colour, you go orange. You go this colour. Like, there's a difference. You go this colour here. So yeah, I don't see it. I'm just trying to think if there are any other characters. Well, we haven't met any characters from this. No, wait, hold on, no. Sonya's British as well, Galaria. Right? She's from that game, I'm assuming. Well, I know she's in that game, she's in Galaria. So I'm assuming she is also technically British. So there's two characters. Oh, she could have moved there, but still. Then Nessa as well, technically. Okay, wait, hold on. No, now that I think about it, Pokemon's weird. Because now that I think about it, actually. When you think British person, you think pale as fuck. You think pale. And yet the three people, that we know that are from the Galeria region, only one of them is actually got the skin tone that you would associate with British. Like Nessa, no, I would not necessarily associate her Britain upon looking at her. Where is she? Like, she definitely dark skinned, so you can definitely get dark skinned Brits nowadays. They definitely can be born here. But then again, also when it comes to this, it's also, how do you classify someone British? Yeah, so I guess it's ethnicity that I'm thinking about. But British origin, yeah, sure. I think I'm thinking more of ethnicity, like heritage type stuff, like where the ancestors and all the rest come from. I'm thinking a bit more on that terms. But it is weird that, then again, modern times definitely, it's getting more questionable. Well, I'm getting rambly. Where is Sonya gone? Yes, they all, and also there's 3 different skin tones from you. I guess in one way it makes sense. Even though it's still a little weird. And also the one person we gave a British accent to was Sonya. Like, slightly British accent. Maybe we gave a British accent to, but she's not Britain. Oh well. Got a reputation to maintain, after all. What are you up to? Are you studying on how to beat me? His rival. Looking past Ryan's very broad shoulder, you notice a stack of books on topics you wouldn't generally expect Ryan to be overly interested in. Electrical engineering, rotom care, ? Got this odd problem with my rotom here. Picking up some sort of signal I can't make heads nor tails of. It's also weird that we turned like a pseudo-legendary Pokemon into a phone. A little bit. Does he like have a, like we call it a Rotom, but is he talking about a brand of phone, or has he actually got pseudo-legendary Rotom. Like, does everyone just have a Rotom now? Are they common? Question mark. When it came out as Pseudo, it was meant to be like a legendary, like, or pseudo-legendary at least, and now everyone just seems to have them. Yes. I don't think that fully answers my question, but okay. Everyone has one in their phone. How did it spread then? We're just like, that's weird. Kind of lowers Rotom's value, like as a Pokemon as well, a little bit. Like its legendary status at least. Okay, I think it appeared in the anime like one time. Then again, it probably did when they brought in the fun stuff. Although they can't use the Rotom in battle, it's just in their phone. But how does that work? How does that work then? How do that work? What's the logistics of that? You have a Pokemon, but you don't have a Pokemon. Has it been engineered in a lab? Have we lab-made Pokemon? Did Bill Gates in this universe just make a phone and then just like make a Rotom AI like type thing? Rotom basically is the AI that just controls the phone, basically Siri, to explain it shortly. Did Bill Gates do Siri? Did Bill Gates do Siri? Is he? So in my head now, what's going on is Rotom has been made in a factory, a warehouse with Bill Gates, and he's just like taken like blood samples from it and then he's cloned it. It's like an evil like, yeah, haha, I have made a smartphone, and he's just making Rotoms, like clone Rotoms. Do they die? Do they catch them in the wild? Wait, what? I don't think that doesn't fit what's going on in my head at all. And also, can it die? Like it's a. I'm assuming we're saying it's AI. It is the AI, but is it also living? Like even though we're saying it's AI, is it alive? How long does it live for? I guess that could be like battery life. I guess it's a bit dark, but. Yeah. Yes, it's there willingly and they don't die. It's there willingly. Kind of like a robot, right? It's like your computer's there willingly. Like, your other devices are there willingly if you give them a choice. Like, would it respond like if it had an AI? Like, I know, like immediately when when AI was first becoming a thing, people were just flirting with it and they already coded it in like, sorry, I cannot help you with that. And then people have gone and made bots that actually don't say that. Humanity. Now, I'm not a Rotom trainer by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm fairly certain I can reckon what my Rotom's doing something it really ought not to. What's your Rotom doing? Question mark. Oh, you're talking about your Rotom phone, right? Question mark. That's it, yeah. Little guy's acting up recently. Saying stuff that I can't make heads or tails of. Weird clips of messages, kinda. Is it Sabrina? Question mark. Honestly, reminds me of some of the stuff I say whenever I write a post for Rotophotos. Write a post for Rotophotos? What is that trying to be? I'm like trying to think like what social media thing this can be. Instagram. I would have thought they would have gone with something or tried to make it like I pictured it would be Instagram at first, but I also thought they would have gone with a name which kind of works with Instagram and a Pokemon. But I don't remember all the Pokemon, so I can't really put a Pokemon name to this. I couldn't change this even if I wanted to. What do you mean? Like, what kind of stuff is it saying? Question mark. Stuff like thanking people who don't exist. Greeting newcomers I've never heard of. Saying that's going offline, even when it isn't. That's weird. I know that Rotom can communicate through phones made for them, but it's just saying nonsense? Question mark. Yeah. Yeah, never had this issue before. Wish I could just talk to him flat out and make hash of this. Unfortunately, he's saying he doesn't know what I'm talking about. So is it telling people to fuck off? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, there was a thingy, actually. There was a funny, one, I don't remember the name of the show nowadays. It's probably not on anymore. But there was a animal program on, and someone had taught either they had or their partner had taught their parrot to curse when it was greeting people. So one day the police come over to their house, just investigating something. They knock on the door. He goes and answers the door, says, hello officers, can I help you? And then the parrot calls from the living room, who the fuck's that? Just shouts, who the fuck is it? Just... And then he had to explain awkwardly to police, yeah, that's the parrot. Look, it's the parrot, I swear. Nowadays, that would definitely get you arrested. If a police got heard that from your parrot, you'd just be like, yep, jail for you now. I'm offended. My feelings are hurt. Oh, I would have fucking pissed myself. I would have pissed myself if I was like, just like, what the fuck? Good use of the parrot's communication skills. Its use of mimicry there. Very good use. Hold on. Did I hear a parrot cursing at me? Can Rorom develop dementia? Can a phone get dementia? I guess it can go faulty, which could count as dementia depending on how it acts. Not to my knowledge. But it's possible, though. We're saying not to our knowledge, but it's possible. Well, that idea's nothing. Then, guess I'm full stumped. If it's not that my modem's getting a bit long in the tooth, then I don't know what else it could be. Maybe my phone's old? I mean, it's not. I bought it a couple of months ago, but... You didn't buy it straight out of a factory? Like, I don't believe a lad that is spending his money on sports cars, who jumps out the air on dragons, is going to buy a years-old phone. He's just not, is he? Especially if he wants the best quality pictures for, like, his Instagram stuff. He's going to go with the fucking schnazziest phone with the most the most pixel camera. Like, I don't think you're going to have an old phone at all. And a couple of months is not old. My phones are it's years old now, and it's got to last me several more years. I don't want to pay for a new one. Would you rather be cursed by the gold or be a part of the Dutchman and serve for 100 years? Either way, you're alive for way longer than I'd want to be. I mean, part of the crew seems dull. Like, sure, you get to fight, you're gonna be murderifying people a little bit. But also, you're kind of just stuck on a boat. You're kind of stuck on a boat until randomly the captain goes, oh yeah, we've got to land now for you to attack someone. And then other than that, you're just doing ship stuff, and I don't know how to sail. I don't know how to sail. I'll be fucking doing swabbing, and I don't want to do swabbing. That sounds boring. With the gold, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want. You just can't eat or drink. Or poop or piss. Which actually, it sounds like a good thing not being able to poop or piss. Like, pooping and pissing is annoying. Like, if I could cut those things out of being a person, I would do that. Do you need to sleep, though? Like, cause you're undead, but you're not happy? I mean, that wasn't part of it. That's not part of it. Like, a curse can't just make you not happy. That's just not on the table, right? You feel nothing. Well, you could say your emotions go cold, I guess. You just don't have emotion. So you just don't feel anything. Like, if you think you can't be happy, that means you won't feel anything then, right? Your other emotions are gone too. But then if you're on the Dutchman, you're going to just be depressed. Like, so even if you do have a feel on the Dutchman, you're just going to be depressed. I think I would end up doing the gold. And also with the gold, I mean, there's at least a chance that you could, revert back. Although, the movie didn't go on long enough to question what happens, like, if you, say, take the gold, didn't return it for 1,000 years and you put it back, do you just instantly die? You just turn to dust? Do you just do like a Thanos snap? There's questions on that. There are some factors that have not been answered. Some variables. Here's a cookie. And you won't be able to enjoy that. Like, I would like to taste sweet again. But then again, if you're on a ship, you're just going to have, like, tack. So you're not going to have good food anyway. So, you know, either way, you're not eating good. Yeah, I think I do gold. I think the gold's the better option. Personally. Personally. Barbossa was cursed for like 10 years and didn't die if it wasn't. Wasn't shot, so maybe you would live for like a second if you were cursed for like 1,000 years. That's the weird part. Like it. But 10 years, that's the thing where it's like 10 years isn't that long of a time. Like you can reasonably, considering he was going to be younger at the time. I don't know how old he was in the movie. I can't say how old he was in the movie. But he didn't look too old, you know, so presumably they took it when he was youngish, maybe like 25-ish. The return of the gold is 35, so, you know, there's no chance of, I mean, I guess he could have developed cancer, I guess. Just so you just, well, yeah, would you get cancer as well? What happens if you put the gold back and you just suddenly have cancer? That doesn't sound like a good deal. But yeah, if you do it like beyond what a human should live, so 100 plus years, then you put the gold back. What the effects like? Would it be like the Lord of the Rings? Like when Bilbo has the ring, he lived for, you know, well over what a hobbit should live for. But then he got the ring taken away. He didn't instantly die, but he aged really rapidly. Would it be like that? I guess it could be like that. Okay, so Barbossa was cursed when he was 40 to 45, so when she got uncursed, he was 50 to 55. Okay, so he's older than what I thought he was. How old is he in the last movie, then? If it's 55, we're saying? Or 50 or 55? If it's 50 there, then he goes through 4 other movies. Technically not one movie, he's not in it. But if he goes through 4 other movies, like, how old is he when he's 70? He's really good looking for a 70-year-old. He is really functional for a 70-year-old. That seems... It is... I mean, it's possible. But also... knowing that pirates didn't tend to live that long. And also they had several, like, mental health and physical health issues. It's... Then he also spent money, though. He was in the court for a bit. British court. He had the ships and stuff. He had luxury. It's still unlikely, though. Especially back then. I think I might be thinking about this too logically. I think I might be going into the details a bit too much. Well, I'm not an expert on Rotom by any stretch of the imagination, but I know a bit about them. I might have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Right then, show what you got. I don't want to. I don't like this guy. He's just using me. So Rotom is ghost and electric type, right? But when Rotom possesses something like a motor, or like a microwave, a lawnmower, or a specially made Rotom phone, it loses that ghostly aspect of itself, taking on the attributes of whatever it's possessing. Sure, a real ghost in the machine kind of Pokemon. When they possess a special phone made right for a Rotom, they can make the phone pull off some cracking stunts. Paldean models can even fly. Best part for me is that you can place calls from pretty much anywhere, even if you don't have data coverage. I don't know how that works, but okay. Saves a parcel on data plans. Look at... Also, the people that wrote this game think people from the UK say this? I've never heard this terminology. Saves a parcel on data plans? What the feck? I've never heard that phrase. First time I'm hearing this. And practically mandatory if you're going overseas. Just a damn shame they burn out after a year or two. Wait, you murderify them in a year or two? I thought we just said they can't die. Question mark. But being real about it, normal phones are in such a bad way nowadays that they die almost as fast. I don't know. Maybe people say that. I've had my phone for a few years now. I mean, how long have I had this? Since I was... Oh. One sec. Oh. Okay, that was a bit awkward. Okay, so, well, essentially what's happened here is friends arrived. Friends arrived at the house. I sent him a message last night saying I would be, I finished stream at 3 o'clock. He misread and thought, what did you just say? Oh, he thought I started stream at 3 o'clock. So, yeah, lol, I am not too sure what to do at this point. I think we'll go for a bit longer, and unfortunately it looks like we're going to have a short stream today, which isn't part of the plan. I also still need to shower as well. I don't want to end stream though, and then find him just sitting on football. Like, if he's just sitting on football, because brother's out as well, so he can't. There's no one else for him to game with. This is technically a collab stream. Now his friend is here. No, he's gone back downstairs. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't like Pokemon, honestly. He doesn't like this type of stuff. So he's decided to go downstairs and he's sat on my brother's console right now on football, I think. Said he was going to go do that. Why doesn't like Pokemon? He's an oddball. He grew up not liking anime. Like, that is weird, I know. Like, he grew up not liking anime. Which is such a weird thing to say. I mean, I guess, like, in the 90s, it was considered, like, really nerdy and stuff like that. But at the same time, everyone liked Pokemon. Everyone did Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's an oddball in that sense. And then even nowadays, since he's from the 90s, he's held that mindset, like, anime is, like, weird and nerdy and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, like, one, just because it's from Japan, there are dubbed versions, you know. You don't have to watch the sub. You can watch dub. You can watch dub and you know exactly what's going on. Yeah, but it's just drugs. Well, yeah, but you watch cartoons. Like, we watch cartoons, which are the same thing, just from America. And more kid-friendly. Typically. Like, there's arguments for that, and then fucking when people want to go, yeah, but it's weird, it has all these weird things in it. It's like, yeah, it can do, depending on the anime, but also, like, everything, well, aside from a few things in anime, everything anime does, you're gonna find in pretty much any form of media. Maybe not as in higher quantities, but you will find that quite a lot of things anime does, our Western media does. Oh, this is a variant of it. So it's an odd argument to make, I find. Other than it's just from Japan, so it must be weird. That's the only thing I tend to hear which people go to default for the excuse. Sister's got one where, yeah, I can understand where she comes from, where she thinks that it's a bit odd that a lot of anime does like the high school thing. It caters towards watching high school students. But also, if you think about it, it's not really that strange in the sense that that's where someone's story, it's where people start changing. They start developing, emotionally. Not just physically, it's emotionally. And then they make good story acts out of it. And it's just like, people watch it, it's not just pornography. People do actually like the music and story and stuff like that. Yeah, they might do the fan service type stuff, but people do watch it for the story. Like, anytime you're reading a book or watching a UK thing, or just American thing, just Western media, you're typically doing it for the story. Unless you're going to certain sites, in which case you are doing it for something else. Right now, people still say, no, don't like it. I like it just because it's just under on it. If I said it was a cartoon, they would probably be like, oh, look at this, it's nice. Like some animes, like we've seen, they've got no fan service in it at all. Like Death Note is Death Note is one that is little to no fan service, honestly. Not that I can remember, it's not got any that's very evocative, explicit. I can't think of anything off the top of my head on it anyway. Unless you want to call L eating a banana evocative. Yeah. About it. Anyway, we'll go back to the game and we'll play a bit more, and then I'm probably gonna end up dipping to have a shower and then spend time with our lad. Wasn't planned, but here we are. We'll try and get it into him that our streams are early to midday-ish. And we'll have to pull him away from the shite ball. I don't want to be just watching shite ball. That's not going to work. I don't like shite ball. I tried to watch football before, and I can't. I don't understand the hype. People are cheering for teams they're not associated with. They're fucking, oh yeah, it's got a colour I like. Yeah, but there's like these 5 other teams that also have the colour you like. You cheer for this team. Oh yeah, but they're in the Premier League. So you're doing it because they're popular. They're good players. But no, I would follow them even if they're at the minor league. Yeah, but they're not in the minors league though. They're in the top league, where players are paid stupid amounts of money to play in. It's like, it's also what I don't understand. Like, they argue like, oh, some football players, they make about, average salary of a working person. Yeah, the ones you're watching don't. The ones you're watching don't, do they? As they're saying when they're on the game, they're just like, oh, fucking, yeah, 2 million a game, that seems cheap. We need to offer him more. It's like, 2 million for one game's cheap. Get the feck out of here. What do you even do with 2 million a game? Like, you just play one game, you just retire. Just stop. What do you do with that much money? It's ridiculous. I guess you keep playing then give it to family members, but I don't think anyone's going to give away 2 million. Quality, like, they'll buy stuff for them, sure, but I don't think they're going to transfer 2 million. It looks suspicious. Especially in the UK, I think you're going to be stopped for that. I think your account will be suspended, and it'll be like, what are you doing? Oh well. Oh, are we going to do the dungeon today? Oh god, I just thought if we're doing the dungeon, it's fine. If we do a dungeon, it's fine. We'll do a dungeon, and then we'll call it end of stream, I guess. I support Manchester United because it played a crucial part in my childhood. Like, if you have a connection to it, sure. Even then, I don't see the hype around the game itself. Like, if I have to break it down, we've got 22 lads on the pitch, 23 including the ref. We've got 22 on the pitch, 11 each side. They are kicking a ball from one side of pitch to other to put it in a net. Including manager and assistant manager and coaching staff, there's a lot more. Yes, but we're not cheering on the coaching staff and the manager typically, are we? We're cheering on the players on the pitch. So you're doing that, they score a goal, then everyone screams. I don't understand, like, we're screaming about. And also then they fucking, sometimes they get violent over it. But they're going to do another match later on down the year. They're like, oh no, it's only like once a year. It's like, yeah, so they're going to do a match again then. They're going to do a match again. Oh, it's 2 times a year depending on fucking league, I guess. I don't know. And then we also do everything in our power to make the game as dull as possible. There's not really physical contact allowed. Like, I mean, you can. It's not as strict as basketball. And then they've got the weird offside rule that if someone passes when it leaves their foot and the player they're passing to is further ahead than the other team, they have to stop the game and then reposition. It's like, why do we do this? Why are we making this so uninteresting? Then I don't know if they're still doing this. I think they've changed it now. But in the past, even though they had cameras on the players, they still had people like flopping around. Like someone just pats their arm, just like says good job, and then they just look around, pat their arm and go, ah, he broke my arm. And instead of referring to the actual camera feed, they just took the player's word for it. Or the ref took one of the player's words for it, which was ridiculous. It's like, why? Honestly, don't get offside, but I know how to avoid being offside. It's just a dumb rule. Like, why would you put that in place? Why make a rule to stop the game because the enemy was out of position? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, there's a lot of things I just don't understand. I think it's just really overhyped. Like, if I had described that to you in comparison to, like, fencing or, like, MMA sword fight or medieval MMA, like, that sounds a lot more interesting. Like, people wrestling or sword fighting full armor, that's a lot more interesting. Like, I could get people's reaction behind that. But football, I really don't understand it. Each time I see it, I'm just like, oh, really? Really, that's what we're watching, that's what we're cheering? Okay. I guess another reason I don't like it is just 'cause I already dislike it, and then people just put it on the TV where it's like, fucking, when there's an event on it, it just stops all of the TV shows. They're like, we have to put the World Cup or whatever cup is on here in this time slot on TV. So if you did watch a series, then it's just like, no, this is here now. Although that's not a problem nowadays with streaming services, but in the past as a kid, I remember watching, like, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here every year with the family. And every single time, there was one that was just cancelled because of a football match. And I was like, really? Really? You're gonna not allow me to watch a celebrity be tortured with insects? Because some people want to kick a ball? And some people want to scream at them for kicking a ball? Ah. Yeah, I can't. I'm already not a sports type person, like, watching wise, but football, I think, is one of the worst hyped up things on the planet. It just is. But I've rambled enough. Let's go into the game. Let's get to a good point to finish up. I think we're going to end up doing the dungeon. I think we're doing the dungeon, getting Sabrina back, and then we'll finish up. I believe, as long as we go straight to it. But yeah, let's carry on. But being real about it, normal phones are in such better way. And I said, no, my phone has lasted several years, and then I didn't say how long I've had it for. So that makes sense. I wouldn't know, my phone is still ticking after 8 full years. Yeah, but I mean, mine's not 8 years old. I believe it might be 4 years old. Might be 3. Anyway, it's still going good. The battery itself is now on like 87% percentage of its life when I got it. So it's not doing too bad. It's not doing too bad, honestly. Kanto-made foams. Sylph, probably. Yep. Although Sylph is... Oh, no, it's in Kanto. Okay, no. I was going to say, I thought that was in Hoenn. No. It's definitely... It's Devon. It's Devon goods in Hoenn. They don't make them like that anymore. I'd love to get my hands on a genuine 1996 Sylph phone. I'd pay a parcel for it too. No one in the UK calls stuff parcels, or we don't describe what we're paying as parcel. No one does. What is this? That's a southern thing. It might be a southern thing. If it's a southern thing, okay, maybe it's people in the south say it. North, I've never heard anyone say it. Sorry. Lightly used. Should have put that on the billing. It's for collecting purposes. Guess it's talking about the phone. I don't know. Same. But I've never heard anyone say it, and I think I would have heard that. In 30 years I've been in the UK, I think I would have heard someone say this. I would have thought I would have heard someone say this. Worth a shot? Question mark. Anyway, about you, Rodham. Maybe it's picking up some sort of ghostly signal it shouldn't. Could it be Sabrina? Question mark. You're 30. Am I? Am I? Yes, I am. Yes. Technically 30 and a half. Technically 30 and a half right now. So there you go. Totally just managed to get set up for streaming when we were like 28, 29. So yeah, it took a while. It took a while to get set up and stuff. But eventually we got to it. That's a huge gap between me and you. Yes, it is. Several years. Like in that gap, there could be another person. There'd be more closer to your age than mine. Life. Honestly, if I had been streaming earlier on in life, though, well, one, it wouldn't have been streams, it would have been video. Like, I was around, essentially, when YouTube was just taking off. Where literally parents were telling you, oh, you can't make money playing video games, and they were just discouraging it entirely. And then, of course, YouTube took off, and a lot of people actually were playing video games, and then they got big off of it and made a lot of money. It's like, Jesus Christ, how wrong could parents have been? How fucking wrong they were. It's like, Jesus, they did not think about that one through. Granted, the chances of that happening, are slim to nil. Like, it's like winning a lottery. Like, the chances of it happening were slim. But at the same time, a little bit of support. A little bit of support for us wanting to play video games, and we could have been doing it a lot earlier. Although again, it would have been videos. It would have been videos, not streaming, because streaming wasn't a thing. It was all cut out clips, like 10, 15-minute videos. Most of the time, it wasn't even edited back then as well. It was just no special effects, or if they were really cheap special effects. There was a beauty in it, Even when it was just like... Sometimes it wasn't even edited videos. It was just someone sat down playing a game for like 15, 20 minutes. They may have done it in like an hour stretch and then cut it up a little bit. But damn, the landscape has changed. The digital landscape since then changed massively. And if I had started streaming back then, honestly, I don't think I would have had a lot of things to ramble about. Like back as a kid, I went to school, then I played games. I guess I had a lot more enthusiasm for the games back then. But then again, it was back then when the games you bought were full games. They were the DLC, wasn't a thing. They didn't cut out content and then market it as DLC. It's like it was all there. You got the game, you played the game. Such a good time. Such a good time. 90s were an amazing time. Just saying. I guess we are ending stream at 3 hours or 2 hours and 30 minutes. Something along those lines. We'll get to we'll see if we're doing the dungeon. If we're doing the dungeon, we'll complete it. It said it's hard, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm not sure how hard it's going to be. Especially if this Ryan guy is going to bring his level 60 team. Like, it could say hard, and then it's not going to be hard anymore. It's going to be very easy. We'll see. We'll see. Rotom doesn't stop being a ghost type at heart. Wait, okay. Even when it's possessing something? So even though it's a ghost type, it's not a ghost type then? Okay. Just doesn't have the weaknesses? Since Rotom's a ghost type, maybe it's receiving some kind of ghostly transmission. Like the antenna of the top of a Dusknoir's head gets. I didn't even know Dusknoir gets signals. I didn't remember this part at all. Urshi, I know. Urshi? Sweet? Ursui? I think that might be a little off. I know you're lurking. He might be lurking, but that's okay. That's okay. They can lurk if they like. People are allowed to lurk. They could just sit and watch from the shadows. It's all good, it's all good. Maybe. Like that EVP thing, yeah? I'm not too sure what this is. I know what PvE... No, wait. Oh, no. I'm thinking of A. No, I'm thinking of an A here. Alien vs Predator. I know that. Electronic voice phenomena? I've never heard this. I don't know what that is. That's the one. For some reason I just got a feeling he's lurking. Imagine I'm correct, lol. Maybe. I mean, actually, Actually, what I can do, I can, I normally don't have the... I normally don't have the... You hit my voice there a little bit on double, don't worry about it. Because the thing is, you have to go into... to get into mod view, you have to actually go to the channel, which is so weird. Like, you can't do it from the stream manager. You can actually check who is in... You can actually check who is actually in the stream or is watching stream. And I can say, you might be right. You might be right. Normally don't have that open. And maybe I should. Also, Siribot blocked spam for us earlier when I got back, so yeah, arigato gozaimasu to Siribot. Thank you for blocking the spam so we don't have to. And even though we'll call the game early today, we still enjoy it. We still enjoy the game whilst we can. Well, yeah, I guess it could be that. I was just thinking, since Rotom phones are really good at receiving signals, maybe it's picking up some ghostly ones. In addition to, phone calls. Maybe. But I don't reckon I have any idea what the kind of stuff it's saying would be. If they really are coming from the ghosts, do the ghosts really care about the kind of stuff my Rotom's talking about? I mean, they could possess it, I guess. Well, it is a ghost itself, so could a ghost possess a ghost? Has there been a movie about a ghost possessing a ghost? That been a thing in media? Hard to say. Never talked to one myself. Fairly said. I don't think I have either. Though there was one codger in my gym who'd been there since before Mustard, and I figured he might be a ghost. Actually, come to think of it, that would explain how he kept getting into the gym after we asked him to retire. Wait, did he just break and enter? Or did he just not lock the doors? Maybe he had a skeleton to key. There's many explanations for this. I need to look into the Galarian League's policy on hiring undead. Not sure I gave him the right level of accommodations for that. Okay, you'll be in trouble. What the heck is that? What emote is this? Field now? What does that mean? What is now field? Is that like a sports thing? That sports thing? Question mark. Yeah. Okay, this rude bastard, he just walked away from me. Ryan wanders off deep in thought, seemingly very concerned he may have inadvertently treated the ghost he employed unfairly. What? Okay. What do you mean? Like, he doesn't need to sleep. The ghost doesn't need to sleep, so how can it be that unfair? No, stop giving him friendship points. Fucking Jesus Christ. He's nearly at level 2 and we just met the bloody lad. Like, even though we've only just talked to him today. Like, it hasn't even been a full day in game. He's already at level 2. Nearly. Like, stop giving him points. I don't want him to get points. Okay, we can definitely go into the forest. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the Sabrina save and we'll end the stream there, so I can then go shower and then we can go see our lad. All right, let's go. See you getting along. Put me on up top. I mean, you're level 19. Like, Rocky still has a level to gain, so that's why I'm putting him here. Also, because we're going into a dungeon, it's going to treat it like a... It's going to do multiple battles, so it's more useful having Dr. Pepper up top at the end, because then he has breaking swipes, which can hit multiple targets. Well, all your moveset is single target. And also bugs. Like, you get hit and you die, essentially. Tried it last time. The bugs are really bad for you. You're really bad against bugs. Just saying. If they're bug bite, it absolutely wipes you hard. Yeah, let's see who we're going to get partnered with. It should be Sonia, Ryan, and Nessa. It should be. But Nessa's got all water types. So, water ground types. So, yeah, she's not going to be doing too good. She won't be doing too much for us, I don't think. Hard. Rescue Sabrina from the windswept woods. Or maybe it's hard because we just have 3 people. Nessa just doesn't go. Nope, she's coming. Okay. Are we all here? Yeah, but my spacebar stopped working. Not so fast, Sonia. What did your survey say? Which one's that? Looks like this part of the forest is called the Windswept Woods. The especially tall trees cause wicked air currents to top. Up top, plant types make this place to home, in addition to the expected grass types. Hard mode, so it means there's going to be a lot more waves and a lot more Pokemon? Maybe. I don't know how they're defining it. One of my theories was wrong, like Nessa wouldn't turn up, but no, she's here. She do be here. Huh? We staked the place out to figure out what kind of wild Pokemon we might find. Honestly, Rosa, you could stand to think ahead a bit. Yeah, but she's got an agent to do that for her normally, so yeah. Believe me, I am telling the truth, I've played this game before. Maybe. But we don't know. We don't know. Can always assume, though. Can always assume. Probably a higher level, I imagine, as well. Maybe it's the boss as well. Maybe it's doing it because of the boss fight at the end. There's no stunt double to take your place. No reshoots on this stage. If anything goes wrong. Yeah, you're right. You're doing the right thing. Let's just do it smartly. We don't need to do this smartly, girls. You got the great Ryan here. My rock types will make these flying types embarrassed to have wings. Wait, if it's going to be like rock type, or it's flying types, then Nessa should be good, right? If she has rock types as well. Question mark? Right, Stone. If you got any further rolls that give Rocky the ice type, now might be a good time to use them. True, if it's flying grass, that would actually be a good play. That is actually a good hint by the game there. Okay, so we've got one actress, one gym leader, one scientist, along with one student. What a great team. Wait, what? Actress? These are both gym leaders. Oh, gym leader. Okay, so gym leaders. Not gym leader, gym leaders. Scientist and student. Yeah, but I'm like going to be the greatest that no one ever was, so you know. Also, probably should make use of her. She actually gave very useful advice though. We probably should give Rocky some ice type moves. If we have any. Do we have any? We have powder snow. How much damage is this again? Only 40 power. I mean, it does. It's 4 times effective on some. But we'd have to get rid of Dragon Rage. We'd have to take off Dragon Rage for Powder Snow. I guess we could find a 4th move if we want to now, though. Oh, I didn't apply ship. No, come back. Apply that. And then we can try to get a low move. I don't think we have one, though. No, we definitely don't. We don't have, like, 20. 40 is our lowest. So we're probably not going to be able to give Rocky another move here. No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Not if we... We could get rid of Electro Ball, but don't wanna. Don't wanna. Hopefully Powder Snow can hit multiple targets. If Powder Snow can hit multiple targets, then that's all good. If I was there, I would probably rescue Sabrina by myself. I have an overpowered team. No, you've got to... It's the power of friendship. It's the friendship... No, it's the friends we made along the way. And one douchebagleton. One guy that maybe not so much friend. Alright, well, Sonya, good advice. Good advice. First time she's been useful in this game for us. Or perhaps electric, or rock, or flying, or fire. Okay, fine. Power of friendship. You're in a shonen anime. Nice. The power of friendship. I'm ready. Hold on a moment. Why are we saying Mo? What is with the language this session? What's going on? I'm ready. Alright, we're totally going to write a story here. A real adventure. I'm just being 2 Rosa and Ryan. You want 2 Rosas? Why Ryan? Why him? Of all the characters here, why Ryan? They're just using him for his money and his team. This would all sort itself out in the end, but why wait? Don, reckon you could use Rocket in battle a good bit? I'd like to get some more data on him. Ryan, because he's cool. Nope. No, he's not. What do you mean? I mean, the hair's not cool. Like, this. I don't like his hair. The hoodie's a bit weird. Like, the color scheme doesn't work well. The blue, the orange. I don't think that works well at all. Yes, he is. I don't think he's cool. I don't think he's cool. I don't like the design. The hoodie's weird. Like, even like discarding the teeth, like practicality was. Look at the size of this. Like, what happens when you put this up? Really, it's just gonna be all loose. It's gonna be flopping everywhere. Like the orange and blue, like that is really bad. I don't like that. It's not good to look at. It's really not good to look at. Seconding that, I'd like to see what the Slayer of Jobbird can do up close. What do you mean blue? It's orange and black? No, that's a blue. That's a blue. Down here is a blue. Like, that is blue. There's blue and orange right here. That's not black. The hoodie here is black. This is not black. I should know. I like black a lot. Like, this is black. This is black. But then it doesn't even work that well with the orange and the gold there. I know, like, individually on its own, like, orange and black can work well, and gold and black. These three combined though? I don't like it. I don't like it. I especially don't like the dark blue with the orange. I really don't like it. Maybe don't call Dawn's Altaria that anymore. Like, maybe shut up. Like, that was actually an epic fight. Shut your mouth. Rose wants to use her Pikachu right away. Wait, we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. Okay, I miscounted then. So Nessa didn't have to turn up. She did not have to come with us. Right, well, let's see what everyone's got on hand then. Like, are we going to be able to hit the targets here? This might be weird. Oh, my lantern. Okay, that might be what it meant as well, looking at the ferocity bar. Hold on. We have 10% mysteriosity, so some things might happen after our turns. 40% is generosity, and 24% of the bat is ferocity. So bad things could happen. And that's only going to get worse and worse. Okay, wait, I have 65% PP. What the hell happened? Because I didn't hit revive, I don't have as much PP. Wait, what? What happened? Can I not see my PP? What the hell, man? God damn. Fucking. Okay, well, it's doing in. I don't know why I went to myself. Alright. Rosa, what you got? What you got for us? She's got a level 5 Ghastlian Charmander. I don't know what they're gonna do for us. Toxel. Ooh. You look like a blobfish that grew legs. Yeah, Growl Acid, Flail, Iron Nuzzle. Okay. Okay, not the greatest of mood sets. What's your Pikachu got? Electro Ball, Electro-type moves, so... I mean, it's okay against the Flyers, but it won't be good against anything else. Also, because it's level 20, it's probably going to die real fast. What's a Dottler? What is this? The Bug Psychic. Okay. Confusion, Struggle Bug, Light Screen. I'm going to assume, look at its design, that its defense is high. Yeah, 41, 42, and the attack is going to be less. Might hold on to that till the end then. She might just be opening up with Pikachu, which is kind of weird, considering Pikachu's low stats. Or low defensive stats, rather. We'll leave it. And now, Nessa, what she got? Change her position in marching. No. Although probably should, because she's got the water types. Dreadnought. Water Rock. Yeah, probably want to move her over to the left, maybe. It's got Bite. Good move, though. Headbutt, Rock Tomb. Splinter Shield protects and creates rocky shards on contact. So it does like a stealth rock, question mark? Okay. Okay. It's got nice attack stats, though. Physical attack stat. Rockish? What the f... Oh, it's this... I know this thing. I've seen it around before. Bite, Confusion, Water Gun. Sudowoodo, he's here. Okay, I mean, we could put Sudowoodo first. Ooh, Wood Hammer. It can hit things with its wood. Nice. I still am tempted to switch her out to the side. I also kind of want to change her first Pokemon. Just because I don't want it to be stuck with a terrible Pokemon at the end. I think we might do Sudowoodo. It's level 16, so it's our lowest strength Pokemon, but at the same time, I don't want her strongest to be wiped out off the bat before we get to the boss. Change her position. I would like her to go all the way to the left, please. All the way to the left. Alright, Sonya, what you got? That's an electric type over there I'm seeing. What you got? A Yapper at level 20. The Dene? Oh, this thing. Okay, yep, I remember this. Parabolic charge. User recovers half the HP inflicted on an opponent. Okay, so it's electric drain. Okay. As long as you go against a flyer, that's alright. Yamper, Bite, Spark. Okay, this has got... Ooh, Fire Fang as well. Okay. Yeah, definitely your best bet. You got a Growlithe at level 23. Psychic Fangs? Okay. I've never heard of this type move before, so this could be new to the game, or Pokemon have introduced this type move. 85 damage with 100% accuracy. That's nutty. User bites the target with its psychic capabilities. This can also destroy light screen and reflect. Yeah, that definitely seems like they added it into the game and it's not an actual move. Okay, we can hold on to that. That is our strongest by quite a bit. God damn it, outdoes our Growlithe by several levels. It's so sad. Maybe we don't want to first though. Maybe we want her to go to the right. Just because she's got 3 Pokemon. Also, let's see if Ryan's got more than 3. Because right now he's got the Trapinch that we beat just a few hours ago. Oh, he didn't bring his team? He brought just fucking... Like, how is he the ace? How did Nessa call him in? So he could make this easier for us, you know, with his dragons. And then he hasn't brought his dragons. He's brought a Trapinch, the Roggenroller, and the Cyclizar that he caught just a few hours ago. He's also only got 2 moves, that's weird. They're 2 good moves, but that's still weird. The hell? Ooh, Rock Slide should be able to hit multiple targets. Okay, yeah, we definitely want you to go over to the left. Okay, you're switching with Sonya. Change. Go to the left. But, okay, and then that will be how we proceed for now. And we'll see how it goes for us. Let's go. Advance. Okay, level 13 is 14, so easy enough. I don't use super effective moves off the bat. Probably don't have to. I could probably look at this and it's fine, because other Pokemon are going to hit it. Can we hit multiple targets with it? Wait. Yeah, that hits everyone. Okay. The thing that I don't like is it's already on 64% power. Like, the PP didn't reset. That seems to be bullshit. Right, we'll hold on to it because we don't want it to get any weaker. We don't want that to get any weaker for us. Swablu is a part flight. That's from the wave. That's not from the shock. When the shock is all the way down here, that's a weird position for it, I think. 100% accuracy. Feign attack. Sure, we don't mind that lowering in power right now. Yeah, can use Spark. Okay, there we are. When the shock's super effective, Electro Ball's not super effective, that's okay. Swablu got Fury attack off. Stop! No! Stop it! Stop getting your hits off. Die! Alright, Spark killed it. Cool. Chesterberry. Nice. Can we kill a Paris? There we are. Thank you. I was going to say, it has to die. A Citrus Berry. Nice. Swablu appeared. A Fungus appeared. Okay. Fighting can it fly? It's just not very effective. Sure, I'll do it again. It's also meant to do damage to heavier targets, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, isn't it stubborn? No, it's Saber. It's a stubborn Saber. How you doing, Warshi? How you lad? How you lad? How's your day? How your week? God, I only have 10 of these. I'm going to use it again, though. Yeah, you probably heard that it's going to be a shorter stream today because we've got the friend over. Trying to help him out a little bit. However, yeah, just use Electro Ball. However, he might be playing footy ball, so we've got to try and pull him away from that. So we never normally do a short stream of Academy Life, but here we are. Here we are. My neck is fucking killing me. What did you do to your neck? Did you sleep on it funny? Fungus is using Bide? No! Die faster. I had that a while back. Which wasn't fun. Quick attack recovered all its PP. Intra pinch recovered bulldoze. Okay, we didn't need that. That's okay. Alright. Rosa's Pikachu's sleeping. Cool. Swablu live then. You dropped a Gimme Gold coin. Okay, so we might get money. Nice. Yeah, I did a stiff neck like a month ago. I don't know what caused it, but it went on for like a week. It's like, Jesus. It was so bad I couldn't sleep in my normal position. I was just like having to lie on my side or on my back because it was just not comfortable. 2 reinforcements. Stop it. Where's the stairs? Where is the stairs at? Where the stairs at? Stairs at? Da-da-ba-da-da. Alright, rock throw, fuck it. Sure. You can't hit Paris, you serious? Fuck you. Okay, yep, just electro ball, it's slow, it'll die. I was sleeping and then my neck was hurting like hell. Yeah, you slept on it funny. Ouch. You know that feel. It'll get better, it might take a few days though. It might take a few days though, sadly. Again, I know it's... Oh yeah, I forgot that one of our Pikachus is sleeping. Lovely. So the Paris might live actually. Then again, Pinch is now going to hit that, I believe. Yeah, it gets better. It hurt though. It do. It sucks. Crap is stiff as fuck. Yeah. Wait, what? Growth, don't do that. Die. Oh, seriously, it lived. We found the stairs. Okay, cool. We're just leaving. Bye. Bye, Paris. You get to live. That Paris gets to live, we decide. Heckin'. First time I had a stiff neck as well last month, for a while. Oh, it wasn't pleasant, especially when you've got to look up. When I was at work, you have to look up for the fucking numbers. I was like, Jesus, I don't like this. Could not look fully around. Could not turn my head fully to the left. I was like, no, that's just a bit too painful. I'll turn my body. I'll turn my entire body, fuck it. Okay, just one Pokemon appeared, so this is going to die, so... Yeah, we'll just use not very effective moves on you. Although there is going to be a Pokemon turn up after you've died, so we'll just do these. We'll just do these. Oh, alright, one Thunder Shock and it's almost dead. Lovely. And Electro Ball was way too overkill. I should use Quick Attack there. But how about us? How's it going? It's not too bad over here. We get one day off. It's going to be a busy day. We thought we were streaming till 3, but since our friend misread our message, it's turned up now, so we are getting through this before we go see him. And I have a shower, and then I'll go see him. I also need a lunch. He'll probably want to feed as well. Then yeah, since we're going to be chatting with him today, make sure he is going to get himself set up properly, manage his finances. Family should know about getting him some cheap accommodation. They'll probably have a word with them on that. Then after we got the dog walk, then I got to have dinner, then yeah. And we arranged to have a chat with Yi as well, so we've got that to do. So yeah, busy day. Busy day, that's okay though. Our Pip survived. Oh my lantern. It survived and then it got 2 reinforcements. What the hell? What the hell? We're going to hold Powder Snow to the end. I think it's already on. It's 64 power. I don't like that. I don't like the 64 power. I also need to give Rocky a citrus berry. I need to give Rocky a citrus berry. But like, I'm still not used to giving Pokemon Academy Life a short stream time. I'm like, no, it feels weird. I like giving it a lot of time. I like giving Academy Life a lot of time. Oh, got paralyzed. God damn, we got 2 paralysis off. It also survived, which is not nice. Die. Die already. Can't believe that lives. Fucking Hoppip. I guess it's not really. Mega Drain, stop that. Faint attack and die. Got him. We got him. Die in the video game. Hoppip paralyzed, so it can't move. Lovely. Well, one more low kick, it's definitely going to die. It seems like we're going to cut it short then. Yeah, we'll do this dungeon part of the game. We'll get to the next day and then we'll call it a session. We'll call it a session once we get to the end of the day. Ooh, don't think we'll get paralysed by spores, so we'll quick attack. I can't quick attack the Paras because the Hoppip. Okay, we're quick attacking the Hoppip then. Game. Yeah, if I knew it was going to be a short stream, I wouldn't have put Pokemon Academy Live in this slot. I would have put like Rivals or something here. Fucking, he may have stuck around then actually. We might have had a collab stream on then with our friend sitting on the sidelines because he does like Rivals now. He has a lot of fun with it. But then again, I've also got a small space, so I don't really have space for him to actually sit down with us here. It's quite a restrictive space I've got going on. It's like enough for one person to sit here. There's one person sits here, and then there's not enough. There's like a wall right next to me on my left, like here. And then up here, on my right, is the roof. So it's slanted. It's already, like, this is the only place in the loft, really. I know, I mean, it's the only place that you could stand full height. My full height. The chair can move only to the window on the left, past the wall, and that's about it. It can't go to the right. It already sometimes hits the roof when I turn here. But we've got paralysed again now. What we got? Okay, Generosity and Frosty flipped for a sec. Well, for 2 turns. Now affects what? Oh, well, it's Leech's life. Oh god, Trapinch is almost dead. You abruptly found the stairs sooner than you were expecting. I'll take it. Trapinch is almost gone. Trapinch almost gone already. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an item. I'm gonna give Rocky. I'm gonna give him the citrus berry. Give to Rocky. He can have that when he needs it. He can has. And because we're probably going to use Dr. Pepper later, when we find the boss, we'll give him one as well. Okay, floor 3. Let's proceed, shall we? It's just one blue. Okay, 3rd floor, we might start using Rock Throw. Try and carve through this a bit faster. Electro Ball will definitely murderify you. Electro Ball that. We'll see what appears. 90% accuracy. Only Bulldoze have a Hondo. It's also ground, so it may not be super effective. It may miss if it's a flying type that appears, so we'll just keep with Faint Attack. Yappa, you can nuzzle. Whatever comes, just nuzzle it. Because these two are going to die. 1. And then we abruptly find the stairs. Nice! Fast progress. Alright. Those are out of here. Hoppip is in. Sudowoodo's still asleep. Lovely. Well, it doesn't matter if they appear now. We're leaving. Get out of here. Nice. Yeah. We leave. We gotta flee. Alright, this last floor, and then we're at the boss level. Hells yeah. Hells yeah for fast progress. We'll see how much of a problem it's gonna be, because Will was a menace for flooding the field. Also, why the world is so many Pokemon? It's like Dungeons and Dragons version of Pokemons. We're going into a dungeon. It's a dungeon crawl. It's Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and Dragons. It's great. I like it. I like the name. I like the wordplay there. Like, literally, that's so good. Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, and then just put the and dragons. Even though we're not finding any dragons. But that's like normal Dungeons and Dragons. Normally when you play that game, you don't find a dragon. And if you do find a dragon, chances are it's going to either murderify you, or the bard of the party is going to try to sleep with the dragon. That is what happens. Okay, so the window's still asleep. Cool, that's all part of the plan. Don't worry, Rock Throw if you can. Yeah, Electro Ball running out, so it's sweet that we're getting to the boss floor soon, because we're only going to be able to use Powder Snow soon. I'll put the shock short. Faint. You notice that there's percentages right next to the power number as well up top there. That's because in this game mode, every time we use a move, it gets weaker. I'm not too sure if that is a thing from Mystery Dungeon. I don't remember it from the first iteration. And honestly, that's the only one I played. I only played I played a bit of Sky. I didn't complete it though. I completed Mystery Dungeons Blue for the DS. That was fun. I did like the story in that. That was a good one. It's Fury attacking Sudowoodo. That's okay. Like, it's not very effective. Like, that's doing nothing. Like, yeah, I'm fine with that. You got like 4 moves off and you did tickle damage. That's fine. Fungus flinch. Nice. Nice. I don't even see a fungus on the field, so I must have misread. Oh, fungus fainted? Wait, what? Is it not so blue? Trapinch poison. What became poisoned? Yamper became poisoned. Okay, that seems a bit excessive, dungeon. Okay, Trapinch is definitely going to faint, but that's okay. That's okay. No doubt the game's now not going to give us the stairs. We're going to be here for a while. I suppose we're going to be here for a while. I could powder snow them. I kind of really want to hold off on it, though. Kind of really want to not, you know? But, alright, well. Doesn't really matter. You're probably going to faint your pinch. Don't worry about it. Fire Fang, whatever you can hit. It's going to be a grass type. Probably. We got a sharp beak. We're getting all these items for stuff that we don't have moves. Like, we don't have a flying type move either, so I can't equip that to anyone. The field is under the effect of psychic terrain. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that... I guess it increases psychic power if we were to use one. Which Nessa does have. Oh, Bullet Seed is a problem. Bullet Seed is a problem. And it was a crit stop. Okay. It stopped? Okay, cool. So the Widow's still alive on half HPs. Nice. Got him. And he woke up. Alright, can we find the stairs now? Can we find the stairs? Please, can we find the stairs? Special attack fella, enter Trapinch's special attack fella. That's not very nice. Stop it. Yamper is hurt by poisoned. Trapinch is dead. Trapinch has died. I guess we're putting Cyclozar out. Because there is going to be a nice Rowlet. There is probably going to be a staircase find soon, I'd imagine. I'm also noticing that the Pokeball under, well, on our Pokemon is how much Pokemon we have left on each character. Only me and Rosa have max Pokemon. Like, why does no one else have max Pokemon? What the hell, man? Doesn't make no sense. Well, I mean, at least we got stairs. We need to find these stairs, though. We need one more set of stairs. Just one more stairs. Like, one more pull. You know? Rapid spin. Yeah, we're just gonna murder a fire Rowlet real quick. Die, Rowlet. I forgot it's part grass, so it doesn't really faint. While Pokemon grow more feral, reinforcements would be 2 levels higher. That's not very nice. Could they not be 2 levels higher? Long reach. Hext. Fucking, it could just hit us across here. What the hell? Sleep powder. Sudowoodo's asleep again. God damn it. Growth has rose its attacks. Yamper's hurt in poison. Okay, we're starting to flood the field now. Not liking this. Not liking this. They're starting to get quite numerous. Got a last Electro Ball. Should be able to kill it. Right, yeah, just breaking swipes. Hit everything. Hit everything as much as you can. There we are. Get out of here. Leave. Stop it. Coins. Bop. Yeah, I think 5's the max they can have, and then they start getting reinforcements, which then increase their power when they actually hit the field. We've got a sticky web on us apparently now. Lovely. We missed Firefang. What the hell, man? Okay, we got. I don't know what Gimmighoul coins are. I don't know what these do. It never really explains. It just says it's a thing. Hoppit poisoned Rocky? That is not fair. What the hell, man? We found the stairs. Jesus Christ, finally. Finally. We quickly take the stairs to the next floor. We definitely need to rearrange our team there because we have Poison, Sleep, and more poison. That ain't good. That ain't good.
Oh man, we're through. I'd rather spend 7 months shooting in the jungles of Fiora than do that again.
Well, you got a taste of what it's really like to adventure and you don't like it? What the hell, man? What the hell?
Brr, it's chilly. Are you two seriously whining about this? It was just a short hike.
Yeah, I'm with Ness. That was nothing. Although you're the only one that lost a Pokemon there, so hush. The game kind of screwed you a little bit, poisoned you, but shh. Don't need to mention that part.
Speak for yourself. I'm used to having my air-conditioned trailer whenever I'm within 50 feet of a tree.
Okay, that's just pampered beyond belief. What do you mean? What do you mean? That means you are just whining then.
What a surprise. You're more of a princess than I thought. Princess? Why I never...
Yeah, that's exactly what a princess would say in the movies.
Help.
Annie?
You lot heard that, right? Yeah, that was definitely Sabrina.
It was in our head. Oh, is he dying? I hope Sabrina isn't dying. I mean, he's Ryan and me, so... Oh, you think... No. That was Sabrina in our head. So even though it said us, it was Sabrina. We found her, though. We found her. I don't know what state she's in. We're about to find out if she's okay. So, this is the girl you called me to help, right? Oh, all right. Nessa's glaring, right? They're all glaring. Rosa looks sad.
There.
I mean, she's in her casual clothes. She didn't get lost in her student uniform. Still got the sad music playing, so this could go poorly.
Sabrina? She looks different.
Yeah, I imagine she's levitating right now. She's kind of possessed a bit.
Did you do something with your ear?
Hey, I'm suddenly a lot more into this rescue mission. Ryan, feck off. Ryan, feck off. Shut up. Now's not the fecking time.
Now's not the time for jokes.
See, even Rosa knows.
We have to save her. Granted, but from what? She looks fine, if a bit exposed.
I mean, there's quite a bit of skin showing, but it's all above board. She's got a shirt on. I mean, if she didn't have the pants or shirt on, it would be a bit awkward. Horror movies like to do that. They like to have a piece of clothing missing while they levitate, but
You're saying that, Ness?
True, Ness really doesn't have grounds to talk on exposed.
It's my choice. I just want to make sure that was hers.
I imagine she dressed herself. Why would someone else dress her? Sabrina? You're right. Okay.
We come for...
What? What are you coming for? And could you phrase it a bit better, maybe?
A great treasure. Us coming for a treasure. This isn't her. Something's controlling her.
You think? Could be her, you don't know. She might just be interested in treasure suddenly. She might be a pirate.
I reckoned we might need to prepare for a nasty fight then.
Alright, let's go. Let me rearrange my team suddenly real quick. Sabrina's emotions fluctuate through everyone's minds. The Mysteriosity spits out several Psychic-type Pokemon, eager to consume the fluctuating emotions. They're greedy opportunists. but it looks like they may flee if the strong Pokemon they followed is defeated. Okay, alright, yes. Rocky is poisoned, we're going to leave him in. Can we heal him? Do I have a poison? I have an antidote, so let's, wait, hold on. Never mind. Do we have a... No, we don't have a Petra Berry still. Kind of bullshit, but well. Use that on Rocky. Now if we could use a... How much HP do you have, buddy? Do I need to use a super potion here? Where's your HP at? Can I not see the exact number? No? Okay, I don't remember what your HP was at. I'm gonna just use this potion because Pikachu doesn't have a lot of HP normally, so. No, don't give. Use. Use! Yeah, it's full healed. Okay, cool. Yep. Yep, they don't have a lot of HP, Pikachus. Okay, should be good now. Gonna keep him in for the powder snow. It should hit all the targets on the field. Anyone need a change? Nessa, maybe. Sudowoodo was asleep, so... And the Yampa's poisoned. So we probably should change them. Ness, do you want to not use Sudowoodo real quick? Do you want to use your Dreadnought now? 95% is just like... It may or may not hit. Headbutt and Bite might be the better use here. We'll see though. And then also... For Sonia... Let's not have a poison Pokemon start off. You can use your Growlithe. Yeah, that should work. I think out of everyone they brought to this journey, they bring the frat boy. Yeah, he was meant to have a load of really strong dragon types, and then he just brought his bloody freshly caught Pokemon. It's like, okay, I don't know why he was invited then. It's like we just invited him to add a new character to the story. It's like, meh. I didn't even like him. I didn't like his intro at all. Alright, well, it looks like this is what we'll run with further off the bat. I think we're going to move Ryan to the center because he has breaking swipes, so that'll hit 3 Pokemon guaranteed. Shift him to the left, and that's probably the best setup we can go for. Maybe Growlithe with these... Sonia and the Growlithe should go to the left as well. Maybe. That might be better. But if Ness goes down, then Rosa's got 6 Pokemon is my thought process. Like, she has backups. It might leave it like that. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello there. I mean, it's not that high level, actually. Also, one of his Pokemons is already Giraffe. Any? What does that mean? Cyclozar floats infinite. Also, they're not that strong, actually. In case attack rolls. Oh, I'm noticing, actually. Hold on. Already dead. Yeah, the Trapinch fainted. I'm also noticing now they're not that high leveled. However, every single one of them has reinforcements in the form of a Drowsy surrounding them. So they're going to take a lot more damage. Okay, but we have to do super effective moves to get rid of those Drowsies. Also, these are psychics. These are not grass flying like I was promised. Dark Psychic, okay, that makes it awkward. Also, ghosts. Okay. Right, well, Bite's super effective, so that will get rid of a reinforcement on Kadabra. Powder Snow now is not super effective. So this means putting Rocky was completely useless. However, we could freeze them. Okay, we can only hit these 3, but we'll take it. Breaking Swipes is a Dragon type move, thankfully. There's no fairies, so yeah, it'll hit everyone. It's not super effective. We just have to get rid of Mischievous. Why do we have to get rid of all of them? They're all tyrannic. I think we need to murderify every single one of these to tyrannic each one. Oh god, and we don't have super effective moves for the most part. No! Makes me want to switch out a little bit, honestly. Right, Electro Ball on the Esper, I guess. Just high level. And also Bite Gun super effective so it can't weaken it. We can't even see you, Sabrina. We just see your fucking body. No, that's not good. That's not a good cutout. We should have come through the bloody Pokemon. God damn it. To be honest, does weakness count in this game? Yes. Essentially, when they've got a reinforcement in this dungeon, that means they've got increased HP and attack, or attack and defense. To get rid of a reinforcement, you need to hit them with a super effective type move. So that's why we also put an ice type move on Rocky instead of fucking Dragon Rage. Because it told me to put an ice type move on Rocky for the grass and flyers. It did not say when we got to this point there would all be psychic ghosts. It's like, what the hell, man?
We come for...
Exactly, I used Breaking Swipes. Although we did a decent chunk of damage there, so we might be all good. Unless the reinforcements they're going to get are also tyrannic, in which case we might be in trouble. Kadabra used Charge Beam. It's super effective on Dreadnought. Okay. That's not good. Dreadnought needs to not die off the bat. Don't lick Rocky, what the hell's wrong with you? Powder has Frozen Ghastly. Now that I think about it, since it's tyrannic, it doesn't matter because it's going to get rid of the frozen status. You don't got Bug or Grass? No? Question mark? No, I don't believe so. I don't remember anyone having that. This has only got Rock and Water. Ryan's got Dragon and something else I can't remember. Rosa's I don't remember. You know, I don't remember these teams. I don't remember when we checked them like once. But Perishing. Don't use Perish Song. Wait, is everyone gonna faint? Well, isn't that the move that means everyone dies? Like in 3 turns? And can you use Pluck? It targets Dreadnought. Can you not target Dreadnought? Can you leave him alone? Cycling Star Perish can't... I mean... Okay, like if we have a Pokemon, I'm pretty sure that just means we win.
A great treasure, us coming for our treasure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game made a mistake, so it doesn't look like I get any more reinforcements, so... Even if Perish Song goes off, we're going to have reinforcements, so we are okay. Because Psychic and Dark do be weak to those. They do, but... Wait, they're weak to Grass? Wait, when would they weak to Grass? I don't remember Psychic being weak to Grass types. Or Ghost or anything like that. That doesn't seem right. I don't see... Wait, rephrase? Yeah? Oh, well, I guess we should use Powder Snow. Apparently Ghastly needs to remain frozen, which is nice. Breaking Swipe, hit multiple targets. Yeah, if you guys can murderify that fucking Esper over there, that'd be great. Then maybe hit the Inkay afterwards. Contrary activated. Oh, it's getting stronger because we're trying to minus its attack. I forgot about that. I forgot Inkay did that. Bug? Bug or Ghost today. There we are. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I remember that now. Oh, Kadabra is murderified Dreadnought. Lovely. Okay, right, in that case, what is a Brookish again? It's a fish. Okay, it's going to be weak to the... That's not okay, it has Bite. It's going to get hit with a Charge Beam, it's going to die. Especially because the Psychic attack, its bloody special attack's going up. Snowball doesn't sleep and Corsola is just sitting target. It only has Toxic for a... it doesn't even have any damaging moves. Okay, alright, well, Brookish, here it goes. Rockish. And they're all psychic. I mean, there's 2 ghosts here. But then that, yeah. Hopefully we're about to get... Nope, they're all surviving. Die. Okay, there we are. Esper's dead. Sweet. Right, 1 down. But then again, Perisong's going to go off soon, so it doesn't really matter. Wait. A mysterious flashes. It targets us. The opposed team came under the effect of spikes. Wait, what? What does that mean? What did the last part mean? The other team came under the effect of stealth rocks. Okay, everyone's been hazard. Okay. Astonished doesn't matter. Rap. It popped the balloon. That's mean. Cycler size hurt by rap. Perish count. Everyone's perish count's gonna fall. Yep. Game's got to do it everyone separately. Yep. Are we all good?
Beware! Beware, man-clad!
What? What does man-clad mean? What does that mean? Question mark? It looked like that's what it read. But I don't get it. I don't get what that means. Alright, well, Inkay doesn't get hit by that, so that's nice. Do you guys want to, like, get rid of that Inkay? That'd be great. That'd be so good right now. Cycle's got rid of these guys. Nice. Got miracles here. Yeah, I don't know why it said this one was hard. It wasn't that hard, honestly. Like, I could imagine us doing this without Ryan. Although Cycler's Eye is making it a bit easier for us. We also have a Cycler's Eye with breaking swipes. So imagine we could get through this. Cloud of Snow, Mischievous Faints. Clad is something referred to someone who is dressed. Yeah, but what does, when you say man-clad, what does man-clad mean? Like, I understand what clad means, but man-clad. What does man-clad mean? Is it just saying that a man's dressed in something? Because, I mean, if you're out in public, I think a man should also be dressed in something. Personally. I think it's a bit awkward if the man is not dressed in anything. But otherwise, I don't know what it's getting at. Are we going to have more waves hit us? Because that did feel not too hard. And Liberation Limit is increased by 1. Okay, so we just did it? Question mark?
Sabrina? She's not been out of it?
Where? I'm going to assume that it means a man is dressed, but something in special attire that is different from other clothing. Like, for example, they're hella covered. Maybe? So she was attacked by a ninja, we're saying? Question mark?
Ah, my head. Ow, ow. Sabrina, you're safe now. We came here to get you back. Get me back? What do you... No, I came out here on purpose.
Nanny?
This was all part of the plan, but then headaches, and I was attacked. But the plan?
Correct, that's what I'm going to assume what happens. Okay, so ninjas. Evil ninjas. Janine's the villain? Question mark?
Was being out here for almost a week part of your plan? What have you been eating? I
feel like she's going to be disorientated and not know what's happening. Probably should get her back to the nurse's office. You know, that chain smoker.
Wait, Ryan?
Indeed, we have a ghost ninja in the wild. God damn, the most deadly type of ninja. Hey, another fan. Yeah, it's Ryan. You one of the fan gang? I still dislike him. Plus 10. Does that mean? Does that mean? Where is she? Sabrina. Nope, she still hates our guts. God damn it, Sabrina. Like, what the hell? Ryan, I'm just realizing after these dungeons, everyone gets plus 10 in our team. So Ryan, even though we've met him for a day and I dislike him personally, is going to go to 2 nearly level 3. In the course of a day of meeting him in the game. That is dumb, and I hate it. What the feck? Stupid.
I follow your rotophoto stories. Sabrina, don't blow up his head any more than it already is, okay? I need you to think back. What do you remember?
Be helpful, but I don't think she's going to recall it fully.
I don't remember. I remember the yelling and the anger. Them running out here and nothing.
That doesn't sound like a plan. That doesn't sound like a plan at all. I'm trying to assume if he acted like that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't know. I didn't play the games. It could have been something they just put into Academy Life. It is possible. I don't know. I don't know the character. I've played this version. I don't like.
Hold on. We've got something serious to discuss before we take you one step further, Sabrina. I know. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to reveal everyone's secrets. I shouldn't have snapped at. Where did you get that adorable tank top?
Okay, well, Rose is more focused on something else right now, apparently. If I remember Pokemon Sword and Shield, he always liked photos in general. Okay, so they probably didn't do like an Instagram thing, but they've put it that way because he likes photography. So is he a very vain person in Sword and Shield as well? Probably also why I don't like him.
Huh? Seriously? A crop/tank top with low-rise jeans? That's fashion if I've ever seen it. You're more daring than I thought.
Okay. I don't know if that's what you really want to hear when you've just been brainwashed, but okay.
It's just a grocery store.
You got clothes at a grocery store? Question mark. Or were you at a grocery store when you were attacked? No, you said you were in the woods. Okay, I don't know what she's rambling about.
Hold on. You tell me you picked out that cute outfit.
Fucking.
Hold on. You tell me you picked out that cute outfit in a grocery store? What could you do in an actual clothes store?
Sonia's actually starting to talk about the clothes now as well, okay.
I don't know, but I want to find out.
Okay, we probably should get her back to the nurse's office right now. I'm back, what I miss. We have found Sabrina. She is rescued, and it turns out she still hates us. At minus 24. Yeah, she is still our third biggest rival in the game, apparently. Even though I don't know why she hates us. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's not going down anymore. But yeah, I still don't know why she hates us. I don't know why it was going down in the first place. I guess she blamed us for getting picked on a little bit. It still doesn't make sense, though. But technically, the reason why she went berserk. I mean, that's not really a fair assumption. Like, it's not an assumption, but that's not really a fair criticism, I think. Like, she was bullied over what she knew about us, yeah, but we didn't control the bullies. We didn't control the bullies at all. We did not tell them to do that, so it's just, that's not really fair, I think. I don't think that's a fair assessment at all. I could make a darker comparison, but I'm not going to. So I imagine Ryan, but more flamboyant, who likes selfies, who is charming, but also a jerk, but with a heart. I guess you could say that's what they were going for with him. No, I just don't like him. Oh no. Oh no. The outfit, the way he talks, the fact that he jumped on top of us when he first met us and then had his knee in our crotch for at least 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't like him. I like him. I want to like put a giant X over him, like just put like another cardboard cutout of someone else here. Can I like put anyone else here?
Sounds like a trip to Forever 151 is in order. I can't buy anything, but I can lend an eye. No, you don't understand. I'm a witch, a curse. I'll only hurt you if you try to get close to me. I'll expose everything about you.
Okay, calm down.
Sabrina, you know what my darkest secret is? Yes.
Care to share? I'm a nosy bastard. Care to share?
And so does everyone else. It's literally on every single one of my wiki pages.
I don't know. I think there's going to be a few things on those wiki pages that, there's not everything will be there. Like, there's going to be something private, sure. There's something you're keeping close to the chest.
I've made a couple of mistakes, most of them involving Ryan, and he told everyone. He didn't even have Esper powers as an excuse.
Phrasing? Question mark? Guilty as charged. Not proud of it, though. I just have trouble keeping my mouth shut when something great happens. Okay, I believe they phrasing it in a way, but something else happened. Yeah. That's all I'll say.
I'm not quite sure I have anything like a secret, but, well, I reckon I've already done the most embarrassing thing that could happen to me this year. What with begging Janine to let me back in battle team and stuff. So, maybe then, but come on. You don't need it to make any decisions right now. The thing we need to do now is get you back to the school.
True.
Rah, can you get her hand?
I don't trust him. Sorry. Gotta keep my hands free for this victory selfie. I'm about to snap. Saber, think you got a hand free for a pretty girl? I want to take his phone and just throw it. Just toss it. I want to know his reaction to tossing his phone away.
The only thing worse than Ryan's flirting is when he's trying to wingman for you.
Annie? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want him as a wingman, just saying.
I can walk by myself.
Yep, selfie part checks out. Yeah, and that's also why I want to throw his phone. I just don't like it. I don't like it, I want to throw his phone. I want to hide it. Take my hand. You don't need to, though. Alright. I feel like she does want us to help. Like, she's saying she's fine, but I feel like she wants a helping hand. You don't need to, though. That gives her an option to say yes and no. Alright. As in, leave her alone, which then is going to make everyone else think, wow, they're cold. Honestly, with the minus 24 relations, I feel like she's going to get plus 10 again, maybe. She already got plus 10. Maybe she gets another plus 10, but even then, we're at minus 14, so I don't think any points we get here is going to matter. He probably has a backup phone. And I will destroy that too. I told Ryan, if he gets a phone, I will burn it. And if he gets another phone, I will burn that one too. If he gets a phone now, however, I will not understand and still burn it. There is a reference there. There is a reference. It's not quite the same, though. Yeah, plus 10 there wouldn't matter. It doesn't say the next... It said she's got a next scene, but she's not available. So I'm assuming we have to get level 2. Probably not going to get it. You know, though... You know, just take my hand. No, it was... Nope. Really didn't want the hand.
No.
Okay, well. We're making enemies today, mate. Also, why is Sabrina so negative? Last time she was in the game... Last time we saw her, other than this... She essentially got bullied into fucking using her psychic powers to reveal our secret. That was really just a personality trait, so it wasn't really a secret. It also hit everyone. Everyone's secret got exposed. And then she ran away in the forest, apparently. And then she's been lost for a week. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that'll do it. I remember that. Yeah. That was an entire thing where that's probably why she's not feeling too good. And I misread the situation there entirely. -3. Oh well, it's not like we're going to get a friendship event, honestly. No? Question mark? That's what she said, yes.
Those students, they targeted me because of you.
Wasn't that also where the incest couple was a thing?
Yeah.
Although when I think about it, fucking... They said this step siblings. Does it count as incest at that point? Like, when I think step siblings, like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Probably shouldn't be doing that. It makes things awkward. But also, doesn't that mean like they have different parents? Like, if they said half siblings, then yeah, definitely don't be doing that. When they say the step siblings, if they have completely different parents, now that I think about it, is it incest? I don't think that's incest. If they don't have any relating family members, that's definitely not incest. I have to go back though. Like, if they said half siblings, then that's definitely incest. But either way, it's frowned upon. Like, why would you do that? Why would you like? The one that's called themselves like even if it's step sibling, like step sister, step brother. Like, unless you've got like fetishes for that type of thing, but that's an awkward thing to find out about your own step sibling. How do you think that would happen? Like, how awkward do you think that is? Like, both of them have a thing for each other. How awkward would that be at the finding out part? Probably an awkward question that people don't want to answer, but it probably happens. Probably happens. Also, yeah, Sabrina's hating us because they targeted her because of us. So we are getting blamed because of that. Which is kind of BS. When I say kinda, I mean it really is BS.
Steady on, Sabrina. Steady on.
That wasn't his fault. See? Meh.
I know it wasn't anyone's fault but my own. But I know. You did everything right.
Okay, yeah, we got another +10. Okay, so it's still though. It still doesn't kind of make up for the -17 though, does it? Like, okay, it's going up by +3, so okay, we may get her up into friendship type stuff. Maybe. I don't think it's going to carry it to +20 though. Or even +10. Like, I don't think I'll get her up there. In time, anyway.
You even stayed away from me, which was all I asked for. For I can't keep people safe when they do everything right. When I do everything right, then what can I?
Can we get used to the nurse already? Like, I need to go shower and feed then. Got stuff to do, sadly. I don't mean to rush you, but, you know, kind of got things on my plate today.
I understand you're upset, Sabrina. Stubborn does too. Don't take it out on him or yourself.
If I remember correctly, they said step-siblings. Yeah, I remember them saying step-sibling. Which then makes me think that they weren't really related. Like, biologically. I think they have separate parents, so I don't think that's incest then. It's frowned upon as a society. I don't even know if that's illegal, actually, in the UK. I don't know about any other country, but I don't think that's illegal in the UK. Like, if you have two different parents, then no. If you have like, a parent, or at least one parent that's the same, then yeah, that's incest, and that's definitely illegal. And frowned upon. It was Sharon's fault. Blame Sharon. Yeah, I want to say that. It's going to be more minuses though. Was those two students' fault? It was your fault. It was my fault. Just blame her. It was your fault, Sabrina. Grr. I blame you. No, I don't like Sharon. Sharon's our rival. Sharon's fault. Yep, -1. Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't care.
Not wholly.
Was there any good options there? I guess the siblings were a good scapegoat for that. So it would have been relationship bonus, but also affect Sharon.
I'm sorry. I need space and time.
A week in the forest was not enough space and time, apparently.
I think we could all do with some space and some time. Let's head back to the campus grounds, alright? Alright. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You've been through a lot. Anyone would get it. I'm sure I'd feel the same.
I just joined up to help a friend. I'm just here for the food. I'm not really sure what your deal is, but we got no beef. I don't expect any thanks. Just doing what I do.
I really am. Hey, it's alright. We understand.
Can we, okay, there's the +3 that we just lost. But then we also got the -1.
Yeah.
Yeah! What? I can't do that laugh.
Oh man, I can't believe we pulled that off. That was so risky, but so exciting. But so dangerous, but so fun. This could be a new movie.
Alright, Rosa gets a random +5, okay. Not +10, but we'll take it.
I'm not going to say you were right, Rosa. But maybe doing the proactive thing was the right call. This time.
Even though we said it definitely was the right call. Okay, everyone's getting +5, not +10. Okay, well. That's a shame, but oh well.
The important thing is that we succeeded. Worse for wear or not. We set up a plan and we saw it through to the end. No quitting midway. Kind of reminds you of the Glorious Stars, Ness.
I don't think they had a plan and saw it through to the end. I think the plan went awry. So, I'm glad that I got to be part of this wicked adventure and all. Really does remind me of the Glorious Stars and how we were all English is gone. And how we were all there in the beginning. But could someone explain to me what this was all about? Who are you, Sabrina? Why did you run out here? What did you mean, exposing secrets? No, you can't keep your trap shut, Ryan. We're not telling you. I kinda got the idea you're a mental, but that's offensive. I don't think you can call them that.
Ixnay on the Entel May. They call them espers in this region.
Okay. Context. That's why I keep asking when someone says something sus.
Oh, where do we start?
Let's not. Let's go to black. That mental is wild. Like, someone would be really offended if you said that in real life. You're a mental, right? You're a nut job. Although it wouldn't be wrong to call some people nut jobs nowadays. Or in the past, for that matter. Everyone makes their way back to the infirmary, battered and bruised. What did we do? We put the Pokemon in a fight. You arrive hopefully for the third and final time at the infirmary. Oh! Sabrina! I'm glad you're safe. Please lie down on the bed here. I had a drink. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, that hit me right in the throat doing that. Fucking A. This is Miriam. She is a chain smoker. Don't let her pink hair and outfit fool you. She is definitely a chain smoker. And also, it sounds like a dirty 45-year-old man. Oh, she is a smoker? She is in my head canon. That is how I decided to make her. She chain smokes from the stress of dealing with students constantly in pain. She's like one of those nurses like in a 90s kids show where the nurse just does not care. She just does not care. Just like you got a broken leg, she just puts a plaster on your knee or something like that. That's how I imagine Miriam to be.
I thank you, you five. It means so much to me. She's tearing up. Ah, Sabrina, it was the right thing to do. Don't worry about it. Why? It was only Papa. I don't like seeing people trapped. You could call it selfishness. I still don't really get what we're doing, or why we're doing it, but I get it was the right thing to do. I must tell you that.
There'll be plenty of time for telling your friends whenever you finish after you're arrested. Whatever, just get in the bed.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know plus 10, so she's still in the minuses by quite a lot. What the hell, game? I'm sorry, but the infirmary has a strict one visitor limit time. You know the rules, get out. If I can one person stay, you the guy in the red hat. You answer the questions. I want to ask you questions, it's you. Get out, everyone else. Sure, I can answer. We've been over this dialogue a few times.
Of course, we need to fix our next mission after all.
Oh, we need to find our next mission? What do you mean, find our next mission? What do you mean? They're all been saved. We've rescued everyone.
Oh no, no more missions. We did your thing, Rosa. Now I'm going to teach you how to chill out. Go on. You know it was fun, right, Ness? I'm not denying that, Sonny. But Sabrina needs calm. And that means no shenanigans for like a week. At least a week. Oh, okay.
After that, though, I got a couple of really great shenanigans in mind. Shut up, Ryan. You're not funny.
I've got enough footage from all that to make a little documentary anyway, so that could be fun. Wait, you were recording all that?
Your companions leave the room. No doubt Nessa then drowns Rosa in the nearest toilet. How dare you record me without my permission?
Hi, Miss Miriam, I'm back.
I really hope you're not planning on making this a routine, young man.
As long as there are people who need to be rescued, I'm planning on it, yeah.
But there's no one else that needs rescuing, so no, this is probably the last time we see you. Well, you know the routine by now. Sit in the chair. Can you describe the nature of the injuries and the patient sustained?
Same stuff as last time. A few bumps, scrapes, also confusion, disorientation, and headaches. Literally the same thing. Any ideas with the same information that I gave you the past 2 times?
I mentioned before it was fairly coincidental that patients have been hypnotised, yeah? No, I was confident they were being hypnotised. That was the word. I'm uncertain of it now. I said whatever it was out there, the forest wanted them to fulfill some purpose. Almost like they wanted to find some treasure. I believe it wanted to hurt them, as they seem to have been entirely under its control. It wanted to keep them. Then, but not hurt them. Whoever or whatever is out there, perhaps it's confused. I wanted them to deliver some sort of message. That's what was behind their garbled speech.
Yeah, I don't think we learned anything from all this. Is there any chance they... Is there any chance they were still hypnotized? Question mark.
No, not at all. First who's currently under the effects of hypnosis cannot be hypnotized again. Even though therapy treatment works on the other two, so they're definitely free now.
That's a relief, so we don't have to worry about them going insane and this turning into a horror game.
Well, I'm sure after a nice long nap, Sabrina will be right as rain. And it sounds like she's developed a good support network to rely on. Oh, fucking gassy. Yeah, I need some of that beer.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Sabrina didn't know any of those girls before today. Rosa, maybe? Ellie, though.
Poor girl. She's gone for so much hardship already. And all because of those pals of hers. You all left her out like a lone lost lamb. Thank you for everything you done, though. I sure to imagine what would have happened to these poor people if you hadn't rescued them.
Hey, it was a group effort. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
I won't be forgetting this. I'll be to pry. We have any interest in the nursing course?
No? Not really. Sounds great, but no, it's not for me.
embarrassing at this point. I don't believe I ever caught your name. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, yeah, I guess you never asked. Also, my nose is going, so 1 second, I'm going to sort that. God damn. Why is it go like this? Honestly, even though it's going to be a short stream today, it's not like we're missing a load of content. We're only missing about an hour at this point. It's Stubborn Saber. That's my name.
Oh, you're Stubborn. You're the Stubborn they talk about.
Yep, the one who, well, you rambled about and didn't know who you were talking to.
I'm sorry. What you went through was grossly unfair. People knew just how much variance there was in our bodies. They wouldn't think powers like yours be strange at all.
Well, that was half of it. I also tried to hide it, but I've moved past that, and other people are starting to too. This isn't the worst thing in the world, even though people are weird, and they blamed us for a like, how would you hide a personality trait? It makes no sense.
Well, my offer from all still stands. If you ever need to talk, I'm here, unqualified as I am. If you need a signal, I've got plenty in the drawer. Take one for yourself. After seeing...
Nope. Not your voice. After seeing how you take care of Grusha, Jasmine, and my other classmates, I'm pretty sure you're qualified for anything. No, why would we say that?
Dilated capillaries on the cheek, heart rate increase, high heart rate, question mark.
Now he's a smoker now? No, she's just offering. She's just offering, like they want a smoking buddy. We're gonna say no. We'll say no.
How are you? This would be for an idiot at work. Go off now. A bench is still requiring attention. Fuck off. You're keeping me from my business. Get out of here.
Sure thing, Miss Miriam. Thank you for taking care of my friends. I'm gonna leave now. Black screen. There wasn't even a side-scrolling thing. It just went black. What the hell? Okay, and on to Friday. A bonus, Nessa's mood stays positive because of our charms. Hell yeah. Damn it, we're going to end on a cliffhanger and shirtless. Goddamn. We are tired. Back. And now I want to go and do a playing, but like I say, we're not going to be doing that today. It's going to be a shorter stream. Holy shirtless. Yeah. Like most games, I always find this weird as well. Like, I always find it weird in animations where we just entirely erase the nipple. I don't know why. Society's a weird thing. Like, for some reason we think the nipple is the most sexualized thing in the world and we have to remove it at all costs. I'm surprised there's not a surgery that gets rid of people's nipples in real life, if I'm honest. There probably is, but I'm surprised that isn't like a more heard of thing. But yeah, that's a ramble for another time. I've got to go and do things, sadly. And we'll have to find out who the mysterious knocking is next week, I guess. It will be a week as well. It'll be next Wednesday, so Academy Life goes down. I'll pick it up again next week. I've already said I don't need to do it again, but oh well. So, next Friday, that's going to be a short stream. That is before work. So that is Crusader Kings 3. And we are actually close to... We might actually get Japan. Like, we may actually take over Japan. We declared a war where we have got a huge advantage. Our liege has been away invading overseas. And he has to get his troops back over. So we're going to siege his capital. He's got attackers. He's got to come back. That's okay. I'm surprised if only died once this stream. I mean, was you even dead for this stream? Like, you said it immediately, but you didn't die for that. And technically you were just revived. You didn't even have the death message. You just had the revive message. But yeah, it looks like we may end up getting Japan on Crusader. And there he goes. He wants to prove us wrong. We'll conquer Japan on Crusader. Hopefully we'll conquer Japan. It looks like we've got a good shot at it this time.
We have a good shot this time around. We'll have to decide what we're doing with it afterwards. It may get put down while we do some rivals, maybe. Potentially. And then, of course, Saturday, Sunday, we have Honkai, where we're going to continue the Amphorius arc, try to finish it up, do the finality mission. Because it's not counting that as like the full story mission, it's just calling it a finality mission, so it's different from the main campaign, I guess. But yeah, we'll get on that. We left off, we'll do a recap on that when we get to it. We'll recap once we get Honkai on the go. Play some Wobbly Life. I don't think that's like the best single player game for streaming. Like, I feel like to take full advantage of that game, you want to have other people join you. Like, I don't think it's a great solo player game from what I saw of it last time. It's also like a sandbox, isn't it? Could join you. True. You could like set it up on like the Discord to have it set up. It is true. So even on sale, like how much is the bloody game itself? We also have several games to get to as well. That's the thing, we have several games to get to. Perhaps I want to play a bit more. I want to play a bit more because I want to do the grind again. I want to see how far we can get in Rivals, if we can get to Platinum and get higher. So I've got 20 days left of this season, and I don't remember how much of the next patch, which is the same season technically, it's just half of the season's gone. Let's see, Wobbly Life on Steam, let's see. Well, enjoy Amphorius because I had officially left that arc. Already, so it is the end for it then. So after we do the last bit of campaign for it, it is definitely dead. Although we did assume as much with Sabrina becoming a pullable character. But we have confirmation. It is £12, goddamn. And it's on sale, so it could be £20. I wonder what they've added to it. It's in 2025. Yeah, it's dead. Lovely. Because I do want to complete it, and then we can put Honkai down for a bit longer. Like I just wanted to make it through the Amphorius arc. I wanted to get through the Amphorius arc originally. I wasn't even aware it hadn't finished up. I thought they had got through an entire planet when I came back to the game, but no, the arc's so bloody long. Getting like £20 for this stuff. I don't know. I mean, it is an indie game. It's not egregious. It's not egregiously priced. But I'm just thinking, like, what would I do with it? Like, would I play it off stream? Probably not. I don't know. I didn't think too high. Like, just watching, I didn't really think too highly of it. Could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We've got quite a few games to go for. Jesus Christ. I want to get around to so many games, and the list keeps growing. The list grows. And it's just where do I want to put them on our schedules? And then games like Rival and Honkai have updates, and I'm like, oh, I want to go back to them. I want to go do those again. Alrighty. Yeah, we have the schedule. We've set the schedule. I gotta go, I gotta shower, I gotta feed. Short stream today as well. But we're only an hour 15 behind, really, so not too bad. Not too bad for things going not to plan. And Saturday, Sunday, I don't have anything else planned for those days, so it should... The toilet does need sorting. I'm hoping that's like Monday, like Tuesday, and we're not called for help on those days. Because that'll be inconvenient. So, yeah, I might be called off to help with the toilet stuff on Saturday, Sunday. I'm hoping not, and for it to be Monday. Or a day I'm not streaming in general. Or working. That I can't do when I'm walking. Okay, yeah, I'm Rambly. I'm going to sign off here, and we're going to get out here. So, if you have watched up to this point, we do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. Hopefully we'll see you on Fridays for Crusader Kings, where we should conquer Japan. And if not, enjoy your days, enjoy your week, and we're done so for today. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Noise. Bye-bye, Warshi. And we're gone.
Game over, man.
Gonna kidnap the child this time, lol. Oh, he's already grown up. He's like an adult. He's like 20 plus now. He's no longer a child. But we are going to conquer his empire by force. We have got an army going, so we're going to do that. Hello, and also see me. Hello, and goodbye. And before I ramble about that, we'll ramble on that on Friday. Bye.
Bye.